7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
He has a lot of problems.
Struggle to be top 5 in points at the end of the season.
Wow.
You bleach your hair, you're a sellout.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Moto Aftermath Show. I'm your host, Travis. This is episode number 314, Washougal Wrap-Up Show. We're here in the TLR Coatings studios, back for another week before a much-needed 2-week break here, because I will tell you, I'm pretty burnt out right now. Coming from a guy who sits on the couch and just watches, I'm pretty burned out.
He's burned out on life, not on motorcycles.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. So, in studio with me this week, one brought to you by Alias MX, one brought to you by NANO XTREME.
All right.
We got brought to you by Alias MX. Cole is back for his third and final outdoor show. Well, maybe. Who knows?
Well, you got some 2, but we got 3, and I don't know, dude.
You got time, so who knows? We may see you. You may want to
know.
come argue with Stubbs in 2 weeks.
I don't like him spitting on me though.
We can move the microphone down a little
you get
bit
him
for you.
sputtering,
I
you start
know.
spitting.
Oh, I'm going to. Don't worry. It's been weeks. Also here, brought to you by NANO XTREME, Mr. Tom Cooper.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. Welcome. This is way different than the last time you were in studio for a show, isn't it?
It's pretty wild. Seth's mom brought him lunch and everything. I'm about it.
I paid for this.
Oh, okay. Was
That's
it
Seth
famous bowl?
Enslow.
Yeah, Seth Enslow there.
I have not ate food today.
In the corner here with his new table that he's super excited about.
Woo! Camp table.
His screen that he can now watch what we're doing on every camera, and all sorts of other goodies over here. Seth is in the corner. We still don't have a camera or mic for him, but he's over there. He's brought to you by the kindness of his heart because he's here not getting paid, much like all of us.
Yeah, he abuses me.
This is a nice... You get paid during the
You
week,
can't
Seth.
say that he's a minor. You can't
But
say
I
he's
will go out on the limb to say I'd rather have you pay him before you ever pay me because of what he's doing.
Oh, I know. We're working on it, man. We're working on it.
What Seth's going to do is get us all paid, right?
You're in charge of sponsorships, remember?
I guess I am.
You're our
Hey,
sponsorship liaison now.
Let's loop back to that in a minute here.
Well, investors, possibly you. So,
all right.
yeah, if you want to sponsor, hit me up in the DM.
Cole is the
Can I
guy
tell you-
for this.
Can I tell you guys about my new sponsor?
Oh boy, you have
Is
a
it-
sponsor?
Is it
Well,
sexy
sort of.
steak?
like an
Not-
AA
no.
sponsor?
So I'm coming into my fourth year playing pro hockey in the minor leagues, right? And I've played for the Detroit Warhawks the whole time, and they just got sponsored on Thursday by Labatt Blue.
Get the fuck out. That's awesome.
I don't even barely drink beer,
the
but
Labatt Blue,
Yeah.
or like a distributor of Labatt.
the Labatt Blue. Labatt,
Wow.
I should say.
Like the whole league or just them?
Just my team,
Wow.
which is
How did they pull that off?
I have no idea, but
Are you sure you're not getting it confused by
Are we-
Bonnie Blue?
Are we getting catfished here?
Is it Bonnie Blue or Labatt Blue?
yeah,
Well, Bonnie Blue's a dude, so
Okay.
I don't know about that. Is it?
you haven't seen that one?
No.
I'm gonna send you some stuff.
All right.
I'm gonna send
I'm
you
kind
some
of out of
stuff.
loop on that stuff. I haven't been busy, but
I'll send you some stuff.
I'm
So,
excited about road trips and that kind of stuff with the new sponsor. It's gonna be fucking fun.
That's awesome.
I've been thinking about retiring, but now it's like maybe I keep going here.
All right. This is episode 314. Like I said, Washougal wrap-up show. We're going to try to call Kev here in a little bit. We're going to...
There's some Kevin Moranz slander on the internet
Is there?
for some PIR.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw him get kind of... I mean, something happened the first lap of practice at PIR. Is there
Well-
more than that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, can't wait to talk to him about that. We are going to call Eric Grandal's going to come up here in about 15 minutes. Seth, that other phone is plugged. Nope. Stop. I'm saying in 15 minutes. We got to call him at exactly 6:45. So we're just going to BS for the first 15 minutes here, okay? But that other phone is over there plugged in charging because he's only got 30 minutes and he said 6:45. So when it gets closer, I'll tell you, you need that phone so you can plug it in. And hopefully this is all going to work this week. That's what we're shooting for, at least.
For right now, it's KFC famous bowls for.
Yeah, just there we go.
It's
And
absolutely delicious.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Fake chicken's been awesome since the 90s. But anyway, that's a real thing. Look it up.
Fake chicken?
Yeah, dude. So
I mean, KFC fucking slaps, though.
I had
let's-
KFC yesterday, first time in forever. It was delicious.
All right, so let's go down this rabbit hole
Yeah,
here.
please.
Oh, no, this isn't a conspiracy.
Yeah, we're TLR tinfoil hatting
This
here.
isn't a
Look,
conspiracy
we've got
podcast,
14 minutes till we got to call Eric because we're going to do it on fucking time this week,
Let's
okay?
do some dirt bike stuff.
Look, we will get there when it's
Oh, my God.
This is
Okay.
like the Rider D
Okay, you guys go down
Rider
your rabbit hole
D
real quick.
Degan Danger Zone. So when I was growing up as a kid, there was, I want to say it was a joke going around that KFC grew their chicken out of the ground. And we all laughed and we're like, oh, that's stupid, whatever. Now, knowing everything I know, and I just saw some video the other day talking about them, a lab growing chicken, and I'm like, what if this wasn't as much of a joke in the 90s as we all thought it was?
All right.
So I don't know. I haven't gone too far down it, but I did. There was this whole TikTok talking about it. So whatever. Anyway,
So,
All right.
lab-grown chickens and growing chickens from the ground.
but what if it's okay? Think about it this way. What do we say about ancient people all the time, right? They didn't know what they didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's dragons in the sky when it might really be a spaceship or whatever, right?
And vice versa.
Yeah, what if it is, well, we didn't know they would grow meat in a lab. What if they were growing it in a lab? That gets out. You play the telephone game. By the time it gets from wherever the hell in the world they're growing it to here, and it's, okay, well, they're growing it out of the ground. Okay, well, they're not really growing it out of the ground, but they're growing it and not in the way of hatching an egg and growing a chicken.
Well, I'll throw this at you. I used to think that a lot of that stuff was hocus pocus, and now I've learned that most of it, there's some truth to it at least.
I
So I'll
watched
hear you
a whole
out.
video of them growing meat. Like, I watched it happen in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, dude, I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I've got a pretty decent eye for, like, AI or generated stuff. I'm like, this does not look like that.
It's getting real hard to tell these days.
Real hard. And we had, dude, I told you in Detroit, we had fake steak in Detroit 2 nights in a row.
What?
Yeah. At Supercross?
At Sexy Steak?
No, not
that
a sexy
fake
steak.
steak?
No,
Not a sexy
no,
steak.
not a
That's
sexy
fake
steak.
fucking steak, I
No, it
guarantee
wasn't
you.
sexy
Oh, that place
steak.
is
It
legit.
was room service the first night, and then the second night was Applebee's. Yeah, and I mean, dude, it's weird when you peel it apart. Like, you know how you peel a steak apart, and it, you know what steak looks like when you peel it apart.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's like stringy, like hair stringy. It was super weird. And, like, we found it the second night with the Applebee's one because she was like, man, this thing's weird. I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden I thought about the night before when we ordered room service, and we were like, man, this steak really has, like, a real wood-fired flavor to it, which we're like is weird for room service. And so then I went and grabbed that because we didn't eat it all. I only ate a few bites of it or whatever, so I went and grabbed it out of the fridge, and I did the same thing with that. And, yeah, as I peel apart, I mean, it's just like, it's like, for lack of a better term, like cat poop with hair in it, and it's like you're just peeling hair, and there's something holding it together. Dude, it's so weird.
All right.
It is so fucking weird.
Travis, I hear you loud and clear.
Dude, it's the first time I've ever experienced it. The first time. And I will tell you what, the next Applebee's I go to that serves me a fake steak like that will be the last time I ever go to Applebee's.
Let me throw a poll at you here.
Okay, like a pole? What kind of pole? Keep in
No.
your pants there, partner. I'm,
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I,
No,
I'm
a
not
new
on,
leaf over here for
I'm
Cole.
not on Grindr
say,
like
say
you.
you're on Instagram.
Okay.
Yes, I am on Grindr now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Lots of life's been coming at me, but coming at me.
Duke Gomez is really gonna be a fan of yours.
Can't
Hashtag
wait, dude.
coming at me.
That guy's funny. Say there's a poll on Instagram, right? And you got to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Denny's or fake steak?
I think I'll just kill myself.
Denny's breakfast is good.
Oh,
I haven't had it in 20 years, but I
that's
mean,
the
Yeah,
first
that's the
nano
fir-
extreme
there we
painful
go,
take
right
of the
there.
night right there.
That is a nano extreme painful take. We had this whole discussion last week about his Denny's trip and then my last Denny's trip, and nope, won't catch me there.
Somebody in the comments even said Denny's was fucking dog water.
Yep.
well, there's a lot of them that aren't good. I was staying across the street from Denny's last night, but I didn't go there this morning
Good
because
idea.
it's not very good. But
Good
I was
idea.
like, I don't know, it's fucking breakfast to me.
Good idea. No, nope. All right. So this show here brought to you by our friends at Rev X Products and Max Power Oil Additive here for any of your single-cylinder 4-stroke motors there. Pour it in. We're currently pouring it in the pit bike for the kid, my bike for riding big dirt bikes.
We're gonna hold you to that in about 2 weeks because at Ironman, which I plan on going to, I have a Husky 350 coming up from Austin, Texas. Shout out to Dave Gilmore and whoever Husky's bringing up.
Gilmore Car Museum.
Gilmore Car Museum.
Gilmore Car Museum.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to ride with you guys. And now I'm going to
Sick
hold you to
car
the flame because in the next 3 months or so, I'm going to be working in Grand Rapids an hour from here.
Well,
Martin's half an hour from here.
I literally just mowed the track before I came down here. I was out there the other day in the Bobcat getting the smaller one smoothed back out. This is where I screwed up last year with the track, right? So we disc it, we rode it, got deep ruts in it. It was nice. What I should have done before I let everything grow and whatever for winter is gone out there with the Bobcat and smoothed everything out because I can't mow the actual riding area now because there's too many big ruts, especially for a mower. So I can mow the outline like I've been doing. All the weeds that are kind of growing in the center are still just there. So the small one I did with the Bobcat the other night, and then the bigger one I haven't yet.
What's
Truck?
that going on out there? The British coming?
It was either a firework or a truck.
Nah, maybe my old man just shot at something. That
Hope
could
so.
be too. Muskrat or something. Anyway,
I think the British are coming.
yeah. So, and didn't I tell you last week? All I got to do is torque stuff down, which I didn't get
That's
to
what
this
you've been telling me
weekend.
since January.
I know. I got the bike built. I got the bike built last weekend, put together. I have to torque everything and change the oil. I had a car show yesterday I was at from 8 o'clock till 3. Then I had to watch the race or whatever by the time I got home. And then today, church, yard work, owning a house. Sucks.
I rode my dirt bike today.
Yard work. Yeah.
That thing is so swanky. So what's the graphics? Is that Michael Burns graphics?
No, so this is a whole rabbit hole, right?
Well, we want to
So-
hear it because it's
so
gorgeous.
Here we go. So I got Enzo Timmerman raced the combine at Redbud. He's number 21. And so I have a
Burns is
good
coach.
I have a good friend of mine.
So Cole went back to the van,
I went back to the van. I
sucked
got
off this mechanic.
No, not quite that. I got friends in high places.
Sucked off this mechanic.
So anyway,
It looks killer.
old boy was like,
Oh, yeah, I know.
I've been
looked
talking
good
to
at
him for
Red
a
Bud.
while. I was like, I need a plastic kit, so hooked it up, went over there, and I knew it was gonna be red bud, so I knew it'd be the red, white, and blue stuff. But a cow is green, man. I like the all green. But
Yeah.
the red, white, and blue is kind of cool. So I roll up there. He's like, "You want the seat cover?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take the seat cover. That'll finish this thing off nicely." He's like, "All right, well, you got to pull all the staples out of it." So I sat there and got all the staples out, put it in the trash bag, put it in the truck, brought it home, bolted it up, and it's 250 plastic, so that the Pro Circuit guys got like that custom airbox from the previous model where they riveted it in,
Yeah.
and the airbox is a little different. It still mounts on there, but it doesn't line up, you know, like a 450 does.
Yeah.
But
You
whatever.
can't tell when he's driving by in the truck. Save
No.
some pussy for the rest of us, buddy.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
looks
it
killer.
cool. And the other thing, so I keep getting all this stuff. Guy rides up to me at the track today. "How'd you get Michael Burns graphics?" And I was like, "Well, they're not Michael Burns graphics. He was just the coach for the rider."
Yeah.
3 or 4 other guys have rolled up. "How did you buy Jason Anderson's bike?"
That's awesome.
And I'm like, "Well, I don't mean to be a dick here, sir, but this number 21 has black backgrounds. Jason Anderson is a 450 rider, so he runs white background." So,
Yeah.
but I've just been calling myself Timu Temmerman because I am the Timu version of Enzo Temmerman.
Well,
Because
looks-
Enzo
it-
Temmerman went 13th this weekend.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, it looks killer.
As a combine kid.
It does look killer. It only costs you a little bit of your manly dignity to suck another man off and get that plastic kit.
I don't know about
Changing
all
of
that.
times.
Changing of times. Anyway,
It's just it's helpful to have it. You know, it's not about what you know; it's who you know.
that's what my
sometimes,
grandfather
you know what I'm
always said. God rest his soul.
saying? No, you know what he probably told you.
Is that it's not what you know, but who you know.
No, it's not what you know; it's who you blow.
No, that was not what he said
That's
to
what
me.
he told you.
No, that is not what he said to me.
Well, I was just wondering what fueled the GAY comments that you just gave me.
No, it's that you're gay.
Well, it looks great, dude. I gotta be honest with you.
Thank
It looks
Yeah,
really good.
Thank you. I got to shout out P3 Carbon, made in the USA, by the way.
Yeah,
Sent me a skid plate.
I got
so
some of their.
gotta
I have a
mount that up.
skid plate and airbox cover.
Are they a
for
show
mine.
sponsor? Not yet.
Maybe they can be.
Yep.
Well, maybe our sponsor guy can get a hold of them and see,
Maybe.
because I paid a lot of money for that carbon fiber shit to get all scratched up.
Looks sick once you.
And I drilled holes in the carbon fiber airbox cover.
Well, once you put the SC1 on it, it looks new again.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm figuring out what I want to put on the Husky. Besides, I'm going to do custom graphics, and I'm going to do like a kind of it's kind of a spoiled thing to do. But Detroit Lions, black and blues, and it's gonna look killer. But I haven't. I literally retired in 2012.
Seth, it's real gay on the other side of this table today. Like, it's real gay over here.
Why is that? I kind of stopped paying attention.
Oh, Jesus,
What,
God.
like
He
Detroit
is a
Lions
guy
is
in
gay
the
or
corner. Huh?
Like Detroit Lions are gay, or like what are you getting at here?
The Detroit Lion colors on dirt bike? Like,
It's gonna look cool. It's not really about the Lions. It's about the colorway.
Why is that bad? We love Detroit teams.
Yeah.
It's gonna be black with blue, metallic blue stripes. It's gonna look killer.
is that my fucking cup?
This cup's yours?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was here for like 2 months after you got it.
Oh, just because I left it here, it's yours now.
Yeah, I should have washed it and took it home.
You better take a hike.
I'm figuring out what I want to put on the bike though, and I'm thinking those stegs, the little fucking rollerblade wheels that go on the side of your
Oh, he's
shrouds.
steg pegging.
I think I'm gonna run those. My legs are so strong from hockey, but I'm not. And I haven't ridden in forever, so my
Me
upper
neither.
body's not in moto shape.
Not quite as long as you, but it's been since last year.
Long fucking time for me.
I was gonna say I'm pressing 8 months. When was the last time you went 8 months without riding?
Oh, I probably went 4 or 5 months without riding. That's about it. Well, when I was in school, the old man wouldn't let me touch a bike while I was in school.
No, lame.
So
All right, get that other phone because we got a few minutes. We got to call him here. Also on board with us tonight.
we're still getting through the sponsors. Are
yeah,
you shitting
dude.
Me?
Yeah,
Good.
dude. We're just bullshitting for 15 minutes here.
Yeah, dude.
Gutterworks going to be bringing you a 450 race recap. We got our complete Racing Solutions halftime report where we're going to talk about WSX and maybe a holster code reload rant. Anybody ranting about? You're pissed about something?
Let me think about it.
Okay. Well, you got till halftime. What
right.
about you? Are you pissed about something? How's Grinder going for you?
Yeah, I am pissed about something.
Oh boy, here we go.
White backgrounds mean it's a 450.
Okay, well we'll get there when we get to our holster code reload rant.
Would you run white backgrounds if you were me?
We've already
On
had.
350?
Ooh, that's a good question. What do you run on a 350?
Probably run blue backgrounds.
I like that
That's
look.
because that's what the women's class runs.
Oh, I see.
A lot of shit.
It wouldn't look right with the rest of the.
There's a lot of shit talking going on here tonight. This is fun. Oh god.
You guys weren't picking up on it. He's like, oh, dude, that looks sick. But yeah, blue backgrounds are for the women.
Yep. Or Grand National Champ or Canadian something or another.
No, Grand National's yellow.
Yellow background?
B
Yeah.
class at Loretta's is
Look
yellow
at-
background, and then blue backgrounds. I think even in GNCC's women, right?
Not GNCC, Grand National. Like the
No, it's yellow.
overall.
No, it's yellow.
Which is GNCC.
Or no,
right?
purple.
Grand
It's
National?
purple. Because that's what Jet and them have, right? No, is it purple? What the
I
fuck
don't
is it?
know. Oh,
Yeah, it's
you're
purpley
talking
blue.
SMX.
Well, yeah. I mean, it used to be called Grand National, right? Because they used to have one overall champion back in the day too. That had a different
Oh, you're
color.
talking like David Bailey back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah, like
RJ.
80s and before. Yeah.
I gotcha.
That was before Cole was even a little tater tot back then.
Yep. Flo Racing going to bring you our 250 race recap there. We got a lot to talk about in 250s. We got a Rev X segment. Did you put that up like I asked
I
you to
did
earlier?
put it up like you asked me to.
Thank you.
So let's
Thank
let me
you.
just check in, see if we.
Hopefully we got some. Seth, why don't you go ahead and hook that up? FaceTime. It's hooked up? Okay. Okay, let me punch it. I'm not.
Oh wow! I just opened up X here to a very good comment.
Ooh, okay.
Cowie should replace Prado with Marchbanks on the 450. And you know what? I love that. I like that a lot, actually.
Do you think Jorge stays?
I don't know.
Is that ringing?
Ooh, these are some pretty good.
No audio over here for the phone set.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Growing pains, folks.
Oh. Did he answer the phone?
He answered. I think he can hear, but I don't hear anything.
I don't
can't
hear
anything
anybody.
either.
Hold on, wait.
Great radio.
Great radio.
Eric, if you can
again
hear
this
us,
week.
don't hang up. We're working through some technical issues here as per normal. Our guy in the corner is working on it. Not sure what's happening. Yep, that's still not working.
We try everything.
Okay, all right.
Are you
We're
able
just-
to hear them while they were like talking to the microphone?
Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me right now while I whisper?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
So he could hear me for some reason.
He can hear me right now?
Can you hear me now?
Well, if we can't hear him, that's a problem. This is a big problem, Seth. This is a big
Our new producer
problem.
is 17 years old. He's wet behind the ears. Give him a little time here, folks.
Seth Enslow just cased a jump in the dunes.
I mean, Seth, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, just plug it in like we had it. The piece is right there in front of you on the other side of that big pile of cords. Plug that piece in.
Yeah, and then we'll just set
And
the
then,
phone right
yeah,
here.
and then
like
we'll
we did
just
last
set
time.
the phone. Then we'll just stretch it here, and we'll set the phone here.
We should do some R&D next time, boys.
Look, man, this is a work in progress every fucking week.
That's why I wanted to do it during the week.
So I want to talk about Cooksey dropping the Ducati thing with Ferrandis, and now Mathis, everybody's confirming it. So yeah,
That would be a great match for him.
It's Ducati. It's gonna be Barsha and Ferrandis.
Okay.
That's good.
I still can't hear him now.
You speak now?
Oh, there he
Ah.
is.
Testing.
Hey,
We got
there
him.
we go. Now we can hear him. He probably can't hear us now as well because
No, I can hear everyone. I can't hear you as loud as I normally can, but I can still hear you.
Yeah,
that's what we're fixing right now.
Turn him down just a bit there.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll yell over there. We'll make this work.
Eric, I just need you to have a
Yeah,
nice
we'll face it-
chat
we'll
with,
face it that way.
with Travis and just tell him to do some R&D sometime.
Would you, dude? We did this last.
Yeah.
You were here last week. Okay, we did this last
Well, I
week.
thought- yeah, we
And
learned
then
from it
Seth
last
was like,
week.
"Bro, if we plug it in here, it'll work." And then guess what? It didn't fucking work.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
what
you didn't
want.
test it.
I don't know what you want me to fucking tell
It
you.
does work, it just doesn't fully work. For some reason, you can't hear him, but he can hear you.
Yeah, that's really
So,
gay.
Switch to the problem.
Seth, figure
we
it
can
out.
hear him.
Yeah, we can hear him now because now it's.
But now he can't hear
But
us
now
'cause he's
he has
listening
to-
the
yeah.
phone.
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's go. Eric Grondal, brought to you by Depp Creative Co. This is how these weeks actually go. Eric, buddy, your guy. You have to be doing cartwheels and backflips because your guy finally beat my guy.
Yep, he did it.
I mean, did you call him? Did you put on a parade? Did you sell some feet pics? What happened last night? What was the celebration like in your household when Chase finally beat Jet kinda straight up?
Kind of.
What is this kind of?
Look,
oh my
okay, and
God,
this,
dude.
I'll go with this one.
I was gonna say-
I'll ask the question.
All right, Cole, you go.
Oh,
Cole, you go ahead.
man.
Because if you watch the reaction show, I said Jet got beat straight up, and then Cole comes in and goes, "No, he didn't." So Cole, the floor is yours. I'm not the Jet homer here. Cole, you argue with Eric.
Okay,
there you
so
go.
this is for everyone, just so I can understand what playing
It's like an
field
appetizer. This is
everyone-
for the table
Yeah,
here.
this is for the table, and maybe whoever's watching, live viewers, archive viewers, whatever, is a straight up win, like straight up, you beat the guy, no crashes, no bike malfunction, any of that. Is that a straight up win, or if the guy crashes behind you, you count that as straight up? Where are we at?
I mean, it.
Because to me, mano y mano, there's no crashing, no bike stuff. Head to head, you beat the guy. That's straight up.
I mean, I agree with that, but also, Jet's never been put in that position in outdoors.
And I will agree with that
right?
as well.
He's never been slower than someone. Like he's always just been able to pull right up to them, pass them, and just say see you later. And Chase has never started ahead of him. So, and it wasn't like Jet was catching him. Like they got close for a little bit, and then Chase started to get a tiny bit of a gap, and Jet just made that mistake, just trying too hard.
Yeah.
And he even said it in the interview after, saying that he was just asking too much of his bike and to push through that corner. So I think Jet finally saw, the 2022 Chase Sexton that battled with Tomac all season.
We're gonna need to do his butt patch this coming
And
week for.
or even Chase from last year, because Chase from last year was unreal, but just Jet wasn't there, so everybody just didn't really care.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So
Definitely the
I
first
don't know.
time he's
I
been
was
on the ropes, I feel.
I was super bummed that, I mean, obviously, like, we don't want to see anyone get hurt or anything like that, and they have to do what's best for the safety of everyone. But it was just a bummer deal that red flag came out when it did, because that race was shaping up super nicely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it
And
was.
it looked like Chase couldn't really find that same, pace or momentum that he had going from those first couple laps.
Yeah, I agree with that. That race was shaping up to be like it's going to be on the Racer X vault in a couple of years, kind of.
Yeah.
Thing. And
Yep.
I don't know if Moses parted the Red Sea for Chase on that second start, but I was watching him and he was sleeping. I don't know how he pulled a fourth place start out of that second moto. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but he got that awesome start in the first one, so I had my eyes on him.
Are you done with the movie theater, Landon?
The what?
I was yelling to Landon because I sit on this call in our movie room, what we call.
wow.
And
my God!
Look
Are
at this.
you-
Look at this guy. He's
okay,
rich
maybe that's
over
why
here.
I was so distraught, because he was like, "Are you done with the movie theater?" And I was like, "What?"
Yeah. look at this.
It's not.
God.
It's not all that.
I was
It's
like, "I'm not
all
making
that.
popcorn." Like, what the fuck?
It's just what we call it.
When he's trying to act subtle, and then it's like, oh no, this guy's rich with his movie theater.
Okay, so are we
Oh my
talking?
God,
are we talking
dude.
projector? Like how big a screen?
Yeah, how big a
No,
screen?
it's just
110,
What kind of seating we got?
small.
I don't even
small
know.
Theater. Are we talking 12
There's-
seats?
there's
15?
a couch. It's the most uncomfortable couch you'll ever sit on in your life, too.
Is it black
we put
and leather?
beanbag chairs in there, and we just sit on the beanbag chairs or lay on the bean because they can fold into a bed
Huh. Yeah.
and watch movies in there.
I got this theater room in my house too. It's called my living room.
Yeah.
It's not much of a theater.
I mean,
He's
I got
barely allowed in
I got
there.
a 56-inch, brother.
yeah, exactly. 50 inches. Yep, that's what I got.
Yep.
That's it. So
No, did you happen to catch that second start from Chase, Eric? Like, what was he sleeping or what was going on?
The second moto.
Yeah, he got super lucky that there was just a gap that he just powered through.
Well, I was driving. I drove all day and had my buddy in the passenger seat, just like holding up both 450 motos for me to like pan to every couple of seconds, so I could see what was going on.
Hey, hang on a second. Pro tip: just put it in the dash up by the speedo.
I do it all the time.
What I
Yeah,
do, too.
so in my van, for some reason, my dash, the like clear over it is like inverted. So my phone just kept falling because it would slowly like slide into the invert and then just fall on its face.
Okay.
all right.
So
all right.
yeah, doesn't quite work in the van.
Little
No,
bit of
don't know
R&D.
why it was designed like that, but it's super annoying.
So we got to get a hold of Alpine Stars and get a butt patch made for Iron Man. Hashtag chasing Sexton.
There you go.
Yep. Now that he's back in the saddle,
There
keep
you
it
go.
going.
Look, I don't like after watching him yesterday and how dialed that bike was. Like, I'm really scared for the whole Cowie thing. 'Cause,
Oh yeah.
Like, I've never seen a bike look so plain, and that bike looked that way in Supercross too. But like,
His bike looked good everywhere except for a couple spots on the track. That rear end got a little out of control.
Yeah,
it looked
I
in
feel like
comparison
everybody
to
was
Jet's
dealing with
bike.
that. I feel like everybody dealt with that a little bit though. But like,
Yeah,
like the way he was planting the back end of that bike and kind of like that after the S curves, those tight S curves.
Yeah.
He was planting the S end of that bike and driving the rear wheel right off that thing. Like, that's one thing I noticed. And then his whoop speed was incredible, the way he was planting the back end of the bike through the whoops.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, not
he
a
was
lot of guys have
fast
passed
through
Chase
there.
Sexton in the whoops. Or Jet Lawrence in the whoops, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But if he goes there and sucks, then we just know that the Kawasaki is the problem.
I guess, dude.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
Okay, so moving on, Eric. Have you seen any of these Prado interviews?
No, but I yeah, this weekend was not a good showing for him. Holy crap.
So
I feel bad for the guy, honestly.
Look, dude, you can be an elite level talent telling everybody you should be winning. If you're an elite level talent that should be winning, you can ride a piece of shit bike into 15th or 14th. You're not battling Jeremy Hand to the death for 20th.
yeah, it's dude. The interview Friday followed up by that 20th
Wait,
place.
what place did Prado even get?
He got like 20th in the second moto.
He went. Hold on.
What?
We have the technology here.
I thought he got like 7th in the first moto.
Second moto, I like way back. I know that. But
Uh,
the first one, he did that high top fade too.
Prado went 819 for 14th overall.
Oh my God.
After doing an
Yeah.
interview Friday with Lewis Phillips, and you should go look this up because this will make
And
you
pulling
just,
a whole shot in both motos. Let me
Yeah.
point that out.
Yeah, he was good on starts too. Yeah, he literally did an interview with Lewis Phillips on Friday, and Lewis was kind of like, "What do you have to say about people saying you're out of shape?" "I'm not out of shape. I'm totally in shape." "You don't look in shape, brother. You
don't think it looks
look
fit?
in shape. You don't. The bike doesn't look like the bike doesn't seem to be the problem. 19th place is not. The bike is a little bit off.
Yeah.
When
But
you're an
he-
elite
Yeah,
level
that's-
talent like that.
Yeah, but he took the whole team and threw it under the bus, man. Again, and like,
What did he say?
I mean, he basically said, he's like, dude, if they give me a bike that will actually work, then like, I can win.
Yeah, he basically he was like, "Is the bike where it needs to be?" And he just smiles and goes, "No comment."
Yeah,
Like,
and then
So
basically,
what? But like, what's so wrong with the bike?
that's the $1 million question.
the guy riding it.
Well, I'll say that in my experience, I have been on good bikes that just
Like, is
I
he
didn't gel with
complaining
good.
about the suspension? Is he complaining about the engine still? Like, what
Well,
is
he
the
was
problem?
bitching about the engine, and he pulled 2 hole shots this weekend. So
Yeah,
I think
he-
that's fine.
Yeah, he complained about that a lot.
Yeah, but you can pull a start on a bike. Like, starts are totally different from like how you want the power to be delivered when you're on the track riding.
Yeah,
Because
true.
I've pulled some good starts on bikes that I hate riding when I'm on the track. Like, it doesn't really matter as long as the bike is close enough. Like, dude, Jet could pull the whole shot on a stock Honda 450. No question about it.
And I think
No
that just-
question about it.
I think that just feeds into my point too. Is like Jet could go out there on a stock Honda handling like shit, and he could still probably go top 15, top 10.
Oh, yeah, he would be, yeah.
If Jorge
Top
Prado,
5, probably.
if Jorge Prado is as good as what he's claiming to be, to come here and nothing short of a win is what he's expecting, he should be able to ride this dog shit bike into the top 10.
It's hilarious
he
hearing him
should
say
be-
that.
Yeah, with the bike sucking as bad as it does, as bad as he claims,
Air quotes.
he
air
should
quotes,
never be
yeah.
worse than 7. Should never be worse than 7. There's no reason any of those other dudes should be beating him.
it's pretty simple. He's not in shape. Okay, like he can say
For
whatever
sure.
the fuck he
Surgery and
wants.
all
He's
that, yeah.
not in shape to go 230s. Period.
Maybe GPs he could get away with it, but not when you're the way I look at it. And Eric, do you watch the GPs every week? And you're pretty tuned into all that stuff.
I've kind of fallen off this year. I haven't really paid too much attention to it.
So I haven't, but the way I kind of look at it is over there he had Tim Geiser and maybe Febra, maybe sometimes Hurlings, right? I think the top 5, 6, 7 dudes here are Tim Geisers.
Yep.
You're not battling 1 or 2 Tim Geisers anymore. You're battling a whole fleet of them. You feel that's accurate?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
No,
Wrong.
I would say it's like a bunch of, I don't know. I would compare like a Plessinger to like a Coldenhoff. Like, some weekends he'll just be on it and like have the potential to win, and then some weekends he'll be in 8th, 9th, 10th, and you just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I would say Tim Geiser, him, Hurlings, those two over there, and every once in a while Fevra. Fevra has kind of been a lot like Tomac recently, I would say. Like, he's hot or he's cold. Like, but his bad won't be bad like a Coldenhoff. Like, he'll either be battling for the win or he'll be, fifth or sixth, kind of how Tomac's been. So I would say Geyser is every bit as good as Sexton and Jet, in my opinion. And same with Hurlings when he's not injured.
Okay, do you think he finishes out this contract and then goes back to GPs, or does he try to go back to GPs before finishing the contract?
Or does he get out of the contract and just ride a different bike here?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he stays.
I really don't know. I had heard some. I don't know if it was just on Twitter or what it was.
Oh no, it's confirmed that his agent has been calling GP teams already.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I've heard that several times.
Okay, yeah. Let me look that up on the old
from
Twitter real quick.
Trusted sources that his agent is calling GP teams already.
Huh.
So
I say
I had seen somebody say, I don't know how, if it was just some bonehead making stuff up or what it was, but they were saying that they were like negotiating to get him onto KTM next year or Gas or something.
Yeah, Prado's agent is poking around for an out from Cowie, whether US or back to MXGP. Kind of. That's what some guy on Twitter lacks defense coach.
Dude, that guy's around a lot. Like he's all over Pulp all the time too. So I don't know who he is, but okay. So let me ask you this, Eric. So the reigning champ comes here, and we see how this goes.
Yep.
The Coonins this year are having very good years, especially Lucas in the 450 class.
Yep.
Now, it's been said, and it's pretty confirmed as far as I know, that they have this really crazy international contract for next year where they're going to ride like 4 or 5 rounds of Supercross and then do the GPs, and then on the non-crossover weekends, they're supposed to be
going to race here, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if they come over here next year, and let's say Lucas battles this title down to the end for 450s, which is what it kind of looks like. If he comes over next year on his same bike, essentially, that he's riding in Europe, and he ends up 5th, 6th, 7th place overall in outdoors. I'm not even talking Supercross. Outdoors. And this is also, he's completely healthy even. What does that then say as far as the GPs versus the US guys here?
Well, I just don't even think that that'll happen because I think Coonan, especially Lucas, is a totally different personality than Prado. I think that he will perform. He's the type of dude that'll perform no matter what. I think, you put him on whatever and he's going to go balls to the wall and either crash or win or podium at the very least. Mm-hmm. So, because Prado, because I have followed the GPs for a long time very closely. This is kind of the first year that I haven't really been super into it. Kind of once Geyser was out, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be pretty boring now. But Prado, he kind of did have like a lull in his career when he first went to 450. He wasn't all that great. He would have like a performance here and there, but it really, what it came down to was he was not in shape. And
I think that's what's going on.
After like 2 years of, him just kind of being like a question mark, like, okay, is he gonna be in the title hunt this year, or is he just gonna be a podium every once in a while he can win, and other than that he'll just be kind of like a top 5 guy, and that's what he's gonna be for the rest of his career. But then all of a sudden he wins that first title, and then I kind of thought, I'm like, oh, he did get kind of lucky with the injuries of the other guys. And then the next year just absolutely dominated right from the beginning. And I was like, okay. And, that championship was his pretty much all year last year.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, like he's the real deal. And so I guess I'm not too surprised when I really think about it that he is the way he is right now. I do think him getting hurt in Supercross definitely, hindered his preparation for outdoors. And I think he probably overestimated a lot of things coming here. And now he probably just doesn't, a lot of these guys at the top, they have to tell themselves that, they would be winning and that, it's not their fault. It's got to be something else's fault if they're not winning. But, the reality of it is, sometimes it is you. You are the problem. You need to look in the mirror, figure it out what it is, and
I think that's what
work on
100%
it.
What he needs to do.
I
Look
think
in the
so
mirror.
too.
So to me, he needs, because it was Caroli that had helped him with his training, and his first year with Caroli, he got better. And then that was when he started to win GPs.
Yeah.
So
It's been
I
cool to
was
see him
like,
working with
I
Chad Reed
think
lately.
that's kind of the same thing. He needs someone to be like, no, hey, you're not in the shape you need to be in here. And I think it's different here because over there they've only got, probably 3 races out of the year that are like super hot.
Mm-hmm.
And here it's almost every single race is super hot, and that's when he's always struggled the most, is when it's really hot. So I think that's probably something he needs to look into and work on. And obviously if he's not happy with the bike, keep working on that. But I would say it's probably a 70% him, 30% the bike.
Yeah, I would have a lot more respect for him if he just came out and said, hey, I overestimated these guys. I need to go back and do some work. Instead of going, hey, I'm here to win. I should be winning. Everything else is holding me back. Like the way he's going about
It's definitely not a good look for him, and he's definitely going about it the wrong way. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's
I'll be curious to see how it all shakes out by the end of the last couple races.
Well, like I said,
It's been an interesting one.
It has been interesting. Like I said, I thought about this the other day, and I'm going to watch this very carefully next year because if they do end up coming over, and like I said, and he doesn't perform, then I'm going to be like, oh, this is...
Well, and to close that up, that was kind of the point I was proving, is that Kunin has had zero lull in his career. He's either winning or on the ground. Like he's very, very talented and very, very fast, and he just needs to continue, harnessing himself and not
definition of win or die trying.
Wasn't he at the last race in Finland? He was 5 seconds a lap faster than the next fastest lap time in the first moto.
Something like that was ridiculous.
Holy shit.
How, what? That is absolute insanity.
I don't know. Can we talk about that damn Finland race, too? That's like, hey, you got a construction site? Can you build a track there? Cool. Let's have a race there.
I didn't know they had a GP.
I thought it was at the race car track.
I don't know, man. Looked like a construction site in the background. Like, hey, we got this construction site. There's a couple of dozers and a loader. We could build jumps. Let's make a track.
I'm pretty sure it's like a, like an F1 car track, and it's in the middle of it, I
Huh.
believe.
Well,
That's
you know
great.
Yeah,
what?
it's not the F1 doesn't race there, but it's a road course like an F1 track.
Well, you
I
know
believe.
what? You know
I
what?
could be wrong.
Maybe MXGP needs to spend some money on some infrastructure for some of these tracks they go to that aren't really set up for an MXGP race, you know, because for a world championship to see stuff like that, it's like, what? And the oh my god, here we go. Host co reload rant. Fucking dude, the 20 fucking guys on the gate. Like talk
it's
about
so bad.
bro, I paused. I was watching the highlights last week. I paused it and counted 250 class. There was 17 dudes.
Yep.
17
Oh yeah, which
dudes.
that's very surprising for a European round.
That's what
because
I was saying.
Especially Finland.
usually the
Yeah.
European rounds usually they either fill the gate or it's damn close to it. So
Yeah.
that's very surprising.
Yeah.
Normally it's only the ones in Argentina, Brazil.
Yeah, the flyaway races usually
the
suck.
flyaways,
Yeah, and it's not like
Thailand,
Finland's like a shit country.
Yeah.
yeah, like those ones will be the ones where you have like 17 guys and they're just all the factory guys and that's it. So
Well, did you hear?
it's definitely surprising that they did that in Finland.
Well, I guess we'll wrap with this then here. Do you think how long do you think the MXGP series goes on? Because there's rumors floating around or a lot of stuff floating around this week that Fantic's out, the actual factory KTM team is going away, and they're just going to be DeCarly KTM or whatever. Like, how much longer before there's another manufacturer or two over there that pulls the plug and says, look, we're not doing a factory team anymore, and next thing you know, you've got what was 17 guys on the gate. Now you've got 10 guys on the gate. Like,
Yeah.
and then like, what do you do? Like, how do you continue the series there at that point? To me, it just seems like it's dying. And again, this isn't anything surprising. We've all talked about this. Like, as bad as the U.S. Promoters are at certain things, and we don't need to dive deep into that. We've had lots of discussions about this. But as bad as the U.S. is, the MXGP series seems almost worse from everything I hear.
It is.
So-
It is. When I did the GP in 2018,
Yep.
it was over $1,000 just to sign up, and it's like that every single race.
Yeah.
So like for a privateer to do a GP, it's over $1,000, and there's no payout.
Yeah.
That
like
part's crazy.
I don't
So-
understand how I don't even understand how it works. Like, hey,
Yeah, the only time it wasn't that much was after the first couple of US GPs that they did,
uh-huh.
and they weren't filling the gates, and everyone was complaining because it was too expensive. They did make an exception at, I believe it was the last two US GPs that they held.
We're long
They
overdue
made
for
an exception
USGPs.
for AMA license holders. You could sign up for like $500.
Yeah, I think
So it was
Walker
it was
did
pretty much, a little bit more expensive than signing up for a national.
Which is still insane to me. It's
Yeah.
insane. That I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like we talked about. There's some people making some big money, and it's the promoters and and everybody else.
Dude, they wanted to charge Southwick because we had a meeting with them before we agreed to bring the national back. They wanted $300,000
I thought it was
to hold
100.
it there. No, 300.
I've not heard that
to
one
hold
before.
the GP.
Yeah, they wanted $300,000 to hold a GP.
Oh, to hold the GP. Okay, I thought you were talking about an AMA Pro National. I was
No,
like, dude,
no.
I was
No,
like, I
the-
thought the Pro National was 100. So okay, AMA. Okay, GP. Got it.
Yeah.
300K. And
Yep.
Okay.
300 grand doesn't
Yep.
go very far.
What are you getting for 300,000 though?
They're all their asses to fly over to the United States, really.
But they're not paying
Yeah.
for anything. All they're paying for is like maybe some officials.
Well, yeah, and to dig it a little deeper is that $300,000 ain't going back to the athletes to fly over here.
No.
or the
No.
teams, or the teams.
Nope.
Like I said, there is.
They pitch it as, they have to put the team's stuff on boats and stuff, but I've seen everything that from what I've seen and heard about the GPs is that the teams all have to pay for that stuff on their own. And also, I've also heard that all of the riders for the flyaway races, they have to book their flight and fly with there's like a MXGP has like their own jet that they fly everyone over on.
Sounds like a party.
Interesting. I haven't heard that.
And if you don't fly on that, you're not allowed to race. Like if you show up on your own
so
flight
basically
and stuff,
they got
that's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but I've got some people over there. It was a few years ago, but yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know if it still holds to this day or not.
Tweet Lewis Phillips. He'll know.
I don't think he's too fond of this show.
Who cares? Tweet him anyway.
He's
See
a
if he
vital guy?
confirms it. Yeah. He doesn't like
I'll
shows.
just-
He doesn't like shows like
I'll
ours.
DM him.
I'm out of the loop. Whatever.
You'll DM him on Twitter.
Oh.
All right.
Hey,
Whatever.
Or no, it wasn't a jet. It was an airline that they like partnered with or something.
Oh, I see.
Ridiculous. But
Gotcha.
either way, you had to fly that airline, and if you didn't, you weren't allowed to race.
Weird.
That's what I was told.
Super
Yeah.
weird. Did you have you happened to listen to the new Gypsy Tales with that new CEO of WSX?
No, I haven't.
You should listen to that. That one's really it's interesting. We're going to talk about it in our halftime show here because I listened to it, so I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff with it. But yeah, it's a very interesting listen. You should listen to it and then send it, and then let me know. Also, Eric, I would like to thank you for being my one true friend here because
About time he's got one.
because I send you that stuff on Instagram and you actually watch it and respond to it.
Most of it.
Don't
A
fucking
big-
Most of it.
big
Sometimes I don't.
Big majority
Sometimes
of
I
it.
don't.
Look, man,
Yes.
even if I send you 5 in a row, you at least will send me a response to a couple of them, which means you
Yep.
at least look at a couple of them, unlike some people at this table.
It depends on how long it is. If it's like 3 minutes long, I'm probably not sitting through it unless I'm genuinely interested in it.
AKA bored.
But if it's just like a normal video and it's only like a minute, yeah, I can do that.
Well,
so
like I
you-
said,
so you're
trying
on
to be
board
better.
with you're on board
I've
with
been trying to be better about not being so dialed into my phone and just always on it and doing that stuff. So I usually try and I'll let my DMs build up and then over a couple days, and then I'll just dive in for like an hour and watch everything and get it done with and over with.
well, like I said, it's nice to have friends who actually respect that you've taken the time to think about them and click the button
Okay,
to send it to them
Eric,
versus,
Eric,
versus
do
some
you wanna
other.
know how
who
this-
are,
you
who
wanna
are
know
we
how this conversation-
subliminally talking to right now that's
Fucking
there
Cole.
with you?
Cole across the table here. I send him everything I send you.
Do you want to know what got this conversation started?
He watches none of it.
You want to know what got this conversation
No
started?
response. Then he gets here, and I go, "Hey, man, do you watch any of those?" Thinking like, "Okay, maybe he watched them, just doesn't respond
Because
like, he
he
doesn't know what
comes
to
at
say."
me and he's
then
like-
and then it's like, "Nope, don't
He's-
watch any
he's-
of them." Okay, cool. Well, I'll go fuck myself over here then. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, you know what happened? He was like, "Do you think Bonnie Blue is a dude?" And that's how we got this started.
Well, we talked about that
What?
too. You haven't sent you anything.
And he's
on
like,
that?
"Oh, I haven't sent you anything about Bonnie Blue being a dude."
I'll have to send that to you, Eric.
Oh man, no, I'm pretty set on that actually.
That's what
I
I
don't know
said.
what that means. We don't need to talk about this on the air.
What? No, I just.
I'll send you some stuff, Eric.
Oh my goodness.
We'll see. Open-mindedness. All right. You said a half an hour. We've been 34 minutes exactly. Appreciate you picking up. Thank you. And we'll talk to you in a couple weeks, brother. We got 2 weeks off.
See you at Iron Man?
Yes, sir.
No.
Thanks for having me.
Eric's mountain bike guy now.
Ah, I see.
He doesn't do motocross races anymore. He's a big mountain bike guy.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
I need to buy an Alias butt dart kit because I might get into gravel biking.
Oh boy, here we go.
Perfect.
What the fuck
Perfect.
is a butt dart?
He can ship it with my stuff.
Yep.
There we go. Package deal.
All right, Eric. Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you later, man.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, bye.
Later.
Eric Grondal, brought to you by Adept Creative Co.
Some interesting stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good interview tonight.
Yeah, no, that was good. We got onto topic there pretty quickly. Seth, good job crushing it with the lower banners there.
Yeah,
Getting them switched. No, that's good. At least you got them switched. Even if it was a little late there on the Eric one, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, but at least you got switched. So good job, buddy. See, this is a positive work environment.
Wow,
boys.
this is the first time I've heard you give my man anything positive over there.
Well, I don't really send him any conspiracy stuff, but I'm sure if I did, he'd actually fucking look at it too.
Would you?
I'd probably look at it, but it's hard to come up with a new response with every single video. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Are you just a guy, like, say you got a chick, I don't know if you got a chick, talking to a chick, maybe she's sending you a bunch of memes and you don't know how to respond to it, you just give it the double heart and be on with your day.
Okay, at least
I
I
don't
know
always
you
do
looked
that.
at least I know you looked at it then.
That's true. No, I mean, I do that with my friends. But
There we go.
All right.
I generally watch the stuff you send except for the TikTok ones because I don't have TikTok anymore.
That's gay.
I mean, I have better things to do.
Yeah. Anyway, can you try to call Kev?
I can try.
See if he.
Do we have a longer cord? Before
No,
we
we-
do this, let's get the longer cord.
We
and
don't
put
have.
him-
We don't have another
and
extender.
put him here.
We
I'm
don't.
pretty curious.
I was looking on how it works. It could be this other switch that's got a phone thing.
Wow.
I don't know if it's a good thing.
Yes, sir. That's okay. All right. That's
But
cool.
yes, Kevin Moranz slander on the internet.
Okay.
Says
Well.
he's about to board a flight.
Oh. Okay.
Text him back and say, "No worries, play us safe travels." Come on, be nice to him.
I'll text him. Relax.
Okay, dude.
Chill down, dude.
Okay, so I can take my headphones off.
Yeah. We can all take it off.
Okay,
Seth's
there's
Seth's
no-
monitoring the audio over there.
No
We're good.
snaring them.
All right.
Oh, you're on two phone life over here, Kevin Gates.
Yeah, that's my burner phone over there.
Okay.
Kawasaki doesn't give you two phones?
I got two phones.
My
I thought
Facebook
so.
account that got disbanded, or my Facebook account, so I have Facebook Marketplace. All right, so
The other phone I just put in the office and don't fucking touch it all weekend.
That's the whole point.
yeah, so we're back after some technical difficulties there. Members watching live, thank you, appreciate you guys.
yeah. Thank you for sticking through that nightmare. Holy smokes.
This is why they like us.
That's funny.
Because we're real, Cole.
Oh.
Because we're real, dude. I'm not
We are
saying
real.
nothing because I've been listening to Pulp, and they have had issues recently too. Not quite that long, but they have had issues.
Oh, okay.
So
Anyway, do you want to hear about the Kevin Moranz
yeah, Kevin
slander?
Moranz
Since
slander.
We're on Kevin
since we're
Moranz
back here, and we were going to try to call Kev, but he's getting on a flight. So anyway, go
I
ahead.
think he had a very eventful night at PIR.
Okay, yes.
So we've all seen the clip where Devin Harryman decided to jump this big ass triple on the first lap like an idiot. Claimed he hit neutral, but whatever.
Okay.
Why you were trying to do that on the sight lap, whatever. It's the same guy that went on a rant about privateers and spelled it privaters. He's like, you need to pay the privaters, all this stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, I sound like a hater here. I don't even know the guy.
Yeah.
Cases the shit out of that jump. Go check out Kev's Instagram for the video. I won't spoil it.
Okay.
But anyway, something happened with Kev in the LCQ or something, to where they gave him a gate that wasn't on the starting line, that was on the dirt, like off to the side.
What?
So Kev, of course, yanks the holy, does a big old fender slapper, and then there's this big old brawl behind the scenes about the guy that actually got second was pissed because Kev pulled the whole shot off this half-ass gate that they gave him for some reason, and the guy that actually, I would say, actually got the whole shot and did it the fairway, they were going to give Kev the whole shot money.
That's awesome.
So there's this whole thing, and I don't know. So
That's awesome.
we're not going to hear the story from the horse's mouth, but that is the gist of it that I got.
I may have to do a whole separate 15-minute show with him this week. Call him
Yeah, it
and,
sounds
get,
like
and get the details
sounds
because
like
this sounds
PIR was a little
amazing.
wild. And if he didn't run a GoPro, I'm going to be pissed because we told him to.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
he
we
would've.
did.
You know he would.
I
Yeah.
don't think he did.
I don't know.
That crash with old boy crashing into him, he didn't have anything on his helmet.
Yeah, who knows? He might have had it somewhere else though. So
Disappointed in the man.
who knows? Anyway,
GoPro.
I've had a
well-
spot like that before, where there's a bunch of shitty gates, so you go all the way to the very end where it's like grassy still.
yeah,
Because
yeah, the
rather
hard
than
pack.
starting a bunch of bullshit you just start where it's barely even a.
Yep.
Well, no, the thing is there was 30 gates or whatever, and they all had grates.
Oh, okay.
Kev didn't even have a
Oh.
fucking gate in front of him.
Oh, they had
From
too,
the way I
they
understood
had
it.
too many guys.
Wow.
From the way I understood it, instead of putting him in the back row, he was just kind of off to the side on the dirt.
just wait for the gate to drop, brother.
Yeah,
just look at it and wait.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think was Burkeen there filming? Anybody see that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe Burkeen's got it on his channel. I don't know. But
Interesting. Super interesting. So
yeah, that's that. Kev just figuring out starts to
making it happen.
just LCQ challenge,
making it happen.
like PIR, just being a sneaky little snake.
Yeah, sneaky little snake. So, all right. Well, with that being said, let's jump into this here 450 race recap brought to you by our friends at Gutter Worx. Always well hung, just like Justin Barsha.
I'm
Well,
particularly excited about this one.
okay.
Yep.
He heard well hung and he's fired up.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
All right. So let's start off. Sexton goes 1-2 for first overall. Beats Jet straight up.
Love to see
Not
it.
straight up,
Dude, that's as straight
not
up as
fucking
it
straight
gets.
up.
I don't know. I come from the Reed Stewart era, and if Reed was beating Stewart and Stewart crashed, we still say Reed won heads up.
Yeah.
No, heads up is fucking man to man. If you and I are running down the street, we fucking line it up out front.
I'm gonna
We're
trip
running
you.
a quarter mile,
I'm going to trip you.
and you trip me, and you win. You're gonna claim a straight up win?
Yeah.
You're a bitch. Or if we're out, if
he
we're,
did take him out.
Or brother, if we're out front racing on foot,
Yeah.
and my shoe comes untied, and I
How's
trip,
that my fault?
then it ain't straight up.
I don't know,
We're on to
man.
something here, but I
Look, dude, as the resident Jet homer, okay, that was as straight up as it's going to get, man. Jet didn't wad himself into oblivion. He slid out in a corner, giving it too much goose to try to get to him. So, I'm going with straight up.
it's semantics.
Yeah.
Either way, fucking great to see number one going at it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
either
mean,
way, I do think he had Jet a little bit on the ropes. Like, Jet was kind of like, oh, fuck.
I don't think those Honda bikes work as well on the hard pack outdoors.
Well, I don't think so either, but I don't think Jet has
'Cause-
had to rise to that level.
Well, if you look at Hunter's day didn't go well either.
Right.
And Hunter didn't have any big crashes or anything. It was,
Oh, let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Was Eli
Big Jet
Tomac the
guy
only
over
one
here.
using a scoop tire?
huh?
Was Eli Tomac the only one running a scoop tire?
As far as I know. As
What a
far as I've
bad
heard.
boy.
Wow, you really are on Grinder, aren't you?
He really is.
Just looking for a bad boy.
Oh, you bad boy running that scoop. Oh, you running that scoop on that hard pack, bad boy?
Man. But I mean, what a great ride for Sexton. You know, and I mean to go 1-2.
Dare
Okay.
I say a sexy day for Chase Sexton?
Oh my god.
Presented by Sexy Steak.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that was a good ride, and yeah. So there goes the perfect overall season.
Yeah, you know, dreams are made to be broken.
Sad, very sad.
I don't know. I'll go back to like what I just said. That bike, Chase's bike, looks so planted.
Yeah, it does.
The whoops speed that he had was phenomenal.
I was just impressed because after last week, I was like, oh man, he's on his way out. They're not going to do any testing with him. That bike just kind of is what it is. Which, who knows? Maybe the last few here, it don't look this good.
Hang on. This
Oh
is
boy.
full circle reload right here.
Okay.
How great the bike was last year. It's fucking great. This year, it's the same bike, but yeah, it's not a. You know, my setting last year was better.
Yep.
Then go to the fucking same setting as last year.
Yeah. It's a thing.
What changed?
Well, you know, we're always developing, right? We're always changing. We can't leave anything
Oh,
alone.
my God.
So
Well, I did
it's the same
listen-
thing they did with. It's the same thing the Lawrence brothers were fighting, right? Because this bike was fantastic last year when they
well,
went
they can get
outdoors.
it into a window though.
And then what happens? KYB or Showa makes some new parts for the internals. They
Maybe.
look
I
a
don't
little
know,
different.
dude.
Sometimes, not
But
all the time.
Chase,
Shit
I think,
happens.
is way too picky because if you listen to the pro circuit pulp interviews after the race,
No, I have not.
at the Baker's factory,
Okay.
he will run a certain sag in the morning when the track is whatever,
Uh-huh.
and then once the track breaks in the afternoon, he makes them reset the sag to a different thing. And
I don't
for
think
one
that's picky. I
fucking
think that's
day
smart.
at the practice track,
Yeah, it's the same thing that goes with.
But you're supposed to
At
set your
that
sag every
level-
time. Shout out Slacker.
Well, at that level though, you check and change your sag after practice and everything. Very commonly.
Look, let me.
but
Okay.
let me Villapoto and all those guys got one setting and they figured out how to ride their bike.
Let me go here. Here's my rant, right?
fuck?
He's changing his sag between his morning session and his afternoon session.
He's changing bike setup from morning to afternoon session on a fucking Wednesday.
Then you got Valentin Guillo out there with a shock with 30 hours on it, getting top 10s, and a
My
stock
point.
bike.
My point.
So maybe maybe we're a little oversensitive. But this is what I pointed out last week with the Prado thing, and Chase seems to be the same way. They're very talented. They're very good.
Okay.
But they don't have that generational talent to override what is put in front of them. Like
yeah,
Jet
Prado
does.
definitely doesn't have it because
Yeah.
Sexton would get on that Kawasaki even if it was a piece of shit and still get 8th.
Yeah,
We hope so next year. We hope so.
we'll see.
Number 4 is going to look good on that bike. Nostalgic.
Is it signed sealed delivered?
As far as everyone is saying, yes.
So it's just speculation so
Let's
far.
go.
As
Can you
speculative as it can
sticky
be.
note me real quick.
Oh boy, here we
TLR tinfoil.
Extra
okay.
sticky.
go. Jet goes 3-1. That minor slide out in the first one cost him getting second. Otherwise, he would have gone 2-1 for the overall.
He looked good.
It was okay. Like I said, I don't think those Hondas work as good on the hard pack here.
Hang on, one last thing on Sexton.
Oh boy, we're not moving on to Jet yet.
A little bit of bullshit.
5-hour show here.
That he puts that badass pass around the outside on Hunter, and then they throw the red flag,
Yeah.
and then they put him behind Hunter.
Well, yeah, it goes back to the last lap. That's just rules, brother.
Oh my god,
That's
I think
just rules.
Stupid, dude.
Why am I getting this?
Oh, okay, then leave it over here then. But anyway, I don't know. That was the Sexton.
Okay.
I wish we had that all year. That would've
Okay.
been cool.
Like I said, Jet goes 3-1. Okay. Still got the points lead. Anything to talk about? I mean, second moto Jet did Jet things.
I just thought it was very
Jet ran it
very Jetish that once he had the pick with Hunter in between them, he dropped the hammer and was like, "Oh shit," because
But Chase still
like,
caught
well,
him.
well, Chase got on his ass
Yeah.
with Hunter out front still, and he's like, "Oh shit, time to go." He made quick work of Hunter and fucking got
Yeah.
enough of a gap while Chase was still playing around with Hunter.
Yeah,
back
but then
there.
Chase still got around Hunter and was still on him. It wasn't. It
before
wasn't
the
until
red
after.
flag?
Yeah, it wasn't until.
Yeah, I
it wasn't
guess
until late that the Jet dropped the hammer, and then all of a sudden he dropped it. And it was like 2 laps later. It was like 7 seconds.
I guess I'm getting it confused because like after the red flag, they stayed pretty much the same gap the whole time.
What did you think? What did you guys think about that restart on that red flag?
Give me that. Let's talk about that. At
Give you-
halftime.
I had never seen it like that before.
Okay.
that
Well,
was-
it is new.
well, everybody.
It
that
is
was, that
new.
was the first time for everybody. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that in the halftime show too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about the red flag in halftime. Tomac goes 2-3 for third.
Just scooping it.
Interview with Lewis on Friday. Basically, without saying it, I know I'm out of this title. We're taking big swings on setups at places to try to win races.
Yeah,
like to hear
and I
that.
guess they're
Missed
talking
the
about
setup last week.
I guess I didn't think maybe he would struggle with that, but that is a new platform for him.
Yeah, that's what he.
So-
That's what he said. He's like, look, he's like, I don't have much time on this chassis outdoors. And then he literally said, he's like, it looks bad because Redbud, we had the engine quit, then we had an outside gate pick, which led to a shit start, which cost us at Redbud. He goes, then last week we took a huge swing on setup. I mean, he said this. He's like, we took a huge swing on setup on race day, missed it, looked terrible. He's like, so it looks double bad because we had the failure and the bad start the week before to then this. He goes, but we're fine. We're just taking swings because, like I said, without saying it, he's saying, like, look, I'm just trying to win races at this point.
How
So,
badass was it him with the shooting a bow and arrow out on the starting line?
Yeah, that
was
I
cool
thought
with
was
that
cool.
guy. Yeah,
Thought that
yeah,
was cool.
yeah,
He
that's
looked
super
like
cool.
he was loving it.
Oh, dude, guaranteed he was just rock hard.
Yeah.
Are you a
out
hunter
there.
at all, Cole?
Nope, just Cougars.
Hunt.
All right.
Yeah.
He dusted those old boots off lately too. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you a hunter? Yep. At the grocery store. Speaking of Hunter goes 5-4 for fourth.
That's a great
Dude,
segue.
great segue there. Dude, it is what's more amazing? Jet going 22 for 24 races, winning the overalls. So he's won 22 out of 24. Or the fact that Hunter's never finished outside the top 5 in 450 Pro
Wow.
Motocross.
That's a great stat.
That is a
Every
great
single
stat.
start,
Again,
he has
dude, I
never
say
been
this
outside the top
all
5.
the time. I truly believe Hunter Lawrence is the best rider in the world if you take Jet out of the equation.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely second best right now for sure. Behind Jet. Yep. So,
Better than Eli? Better than Chase?
Oh yeah,
Right now, yeah.
dude, he's been putting it to them boys the last 2 weeks.
I mean, finishes wise, but I'm saying best in the world.
no,
right
no, no, no. They dropped.
I don't know.
They dropped Chase.
Maybe put Sexton in the conversation, but
I don't know, man, dude. You go back to last week, dude. Hunter dropped Chase by 30 seconds too.
Yeah.
Like he lost to 10 to Jet, who was 40 up on Chase, and so that
Wow.
means he's 30 up on Chase last week,
Which is crazy.
a lot.
that's a lot of time.
Yeah,
30 seconds is like him versus you at Redbud
for 2 laps.
for 1 lap.
I don't, yeah, he probably is
30
that.
in 1 lap would be pretty impressive. We should do a video.
It probably,
on this.
honestly, if we went and did it right now, 100%.
Let's do a video.
Hey,
Can I be
Vet Fest?
30 seconds a lap faster?
Goal Vet Fest?
Nope, I will be in California for the launch of the new side-by-side.
Well,
Ooh.
I'll allow it.
We get to test drive one of these things, or
I don't think so.
oh, that's
Well,
unfortunate.
That's too
Anyway,
bad. I might be the only one here that might go to Vet Fest.
probably.
I probably shouldn't ride it, but I might ride practice. I haven't raced in fucking forever, so I'm really tempted to, but to go cold from years to go ride Redbud, like, that probably
I mean,
not
I
a good
used to
idea.
do that. I would just go out literally first ride of the year, go to like Log Road's first race. and
Yeah,
just
rolling the jumps doesn't matter.
Literally go from
I
whatever
mean, rolling
race.
jumps doesn't really matter at Redbud either. They're all tabletop.
Yeah, this is true. All right, RJ Hampshire, 4.6 for 5th.
Dude,
Bro,
RJ.
he
Looks awesome.
He is making a case to be that next guy.
I
Yeah,
wish
he
would've
was.
got on this
He's
bike.
currently where Jay Coop was last year, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
He's really going well.
You think they're going to count him as rookie for outdoors here?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this is
Yeah.
this
It
is
is
his
AMA.
rookie. This is his rookie,
450
season.
year, yeah.
He rides that 450 very well.
does.
Smooths him out. I feel like.
Yeah, 100% smoothed him out, and I wish he would have got on it quicker. But
Yep.
But
So
in
does he.
hindsight, if he wouldn't have got on it quicker, he wouldn't have got a Supercross title.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. So, Justin Cooper said he was about 80%, 6.5 for 6th, going
he
on
banged up?
vacation to the Caribbean here.
Is he banged up?
Yeah, didn't you see that huge crash last week?
Wadded it up in Millville pretty bad.
Wadded it hard. First practice, too, wasn't it? Like,
Oh, yeah.
came out high-sided there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
that shit hurts.
They're taking the PJ down to the Caribbean? Or
100%.
God, can you imagine?
100%.
I very much
What
imagine. He and
the,
I both talk about this.
taking the PJ?
Just what kind of vacation they're about to go on.
I don't even want to think about it because I know what his salary's got to be roughly, and like he's making enough of a salary to have a nice Caribbean vacation. Then you factor in
all that.
all that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
good job.
Sounds
Nice.
good.
Him, dude.
Good.
That's
for
Cole
him.
next. Next girl for Cole. Next guy for Cole.
Maybe she's got a sister. I don't know. But, no, that no disrespect. That seems a little high maintenance for my lifestyle, but
I don't know. Did we talk about?
I would
this?
like to.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously,
What
like-
you- like a lot of respect for her. on
Yeah,
that world.
100%.
But after my upbringing,
Yeah,
like I'm good with a fucking beat up ass Ford driving through the countryside. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Justin Barsha goes 7.7 for 7th.
Welcome
hung.
back, buddy.
You still hung like a horse, and here we are.
Ducati
I mean,
signed official.
I can't wait to see him on
Yeah.
Ducati.
be interesting. I'm more interested to see that Ducati 250. I heard Cairoli talking about that in some interview. Said that
Basically
it's
confirmed
awesome.
everything that we said.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the Ducati at some point in the show.
halftime. Put it on your notes for halftime.
Ducati.
Valentin Guillot, 9.10 for 8th.
Did Steve get him some Enzo stuff or what?
Hopefully. God, dude.
Where's he from?
Sweden.
Oh, cool.
Or Switzerland. Switzerland.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wild, he's the best GP guy in the field.
Super
Who
wild.
had that on their bingo card?
Not me. Not me. Dude, even more wild, like we said, stock bike, shock with
And here we
30
are.
hours on it.
How many GP guys are going to be in SMX?
Him?
Well, him, that Patrell dude might get enough points, don't you think?
I don't know. We'll have to look it up. We'll have to.
Also, back to SMX, I wanted to bring this up about Justin Cooper, #1 seed.
Yeah. Number one
Took
seed.
#1 in the SMX points.
Well, as long as he comes back and does what he's been doing. Otherwise, there is a possibility if Chase podiums the last few and he's 5'6".
What tracks are we going to? So
Unadilla, Ironman, and Budds Creek.
I think these are all decent tracks for Justin Cooper.
Yeah, like they're not bad, but
like he is a
he
New York
should
boy.
should be pretty easily. But if something does happen, Chase could technically catch him.
I mean, either way, top 3 being seated in there is pretty good for Justin Cooper.
And
That's
I'm-
3 great tracks right there.
And I'm pretty sure that Jet's gonna be third.
Well, yeah, probably.
Well, They thought he was going to be outside the top 5 here for a while just because he went out so early in Supercross. But I think he can get third here.
Does the seed matter?
Yeah, so you get,
Like
what
a
is it, the
3 or
top
4
10?
point-
Yeah, I think it's the top 10. They're
points
separate. So
advantage.
you get like, number 1 will get like 10 points going in, and then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You start
to
playoffs
start with
points.
Yes.
Our rule system, I don't know.
We don't want to talk about it, dude. That's a long conversation
Sounds
we
like a
don't have
rant
time
to
for
me.
tonight. Colt Nichols sighting here goes 12-9 for 9th. He's got that thumb issue. UCL, ULC, what is it? UCL. Yeah, he's got that thumb issue going on, too.
So excited about the next one.
Mitchell Harrison goes 10-11 for 10th.
Yeah, that's
Michigan
pretty,
Zone.
sexy steak ride of the week.
That is a good ride for Mitchell.
That's a PR. from
Yeah,
Mitchell.
I
Is
listened,
it?
listened
Okay.
to him kind of talking about, what the hell happened. And he
Yeah.
was like, literally, it's just me. Like, now when I ride during the week, I'm like, I'm trying to crash.
Okay,
So trying to crash makes you go that much faster, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, you push it to the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Is he
No.
the best golfer in motocross?
Mitchell
Jordan
Harrison?
Smith.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Jordan
dude.
Smith.
Yeah, I've heard Jordan Smith's real
Those two
good.
are
an
both
animal.
real good.
Yeah. Jordan Smith's an
I've never
animal.
seen Jet or Hunter play, but they got to be pretty good.
From what I hear, everybody's pissed because when you're naturally good at stuff. So like Jet picks up a club, watches 2 YouTube videos, and like can
He's good
swing
at
like a
everything.
pro. Yeah. So
That would be a pretty fun off-the-track thing. I seen Cincerillo's doing 9 with 9.
oh
Where
really?
people- where
That'd be
people
cool.
go golfing with him.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I think I saw that. Didn't he do it with Ricky Fowler or something the other day? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Bryson DeChambeau does and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you're familiar with him. Pro
Nope.
Great.
golfer. He's
Nope.
the one that went golfing with Trump.
Oh, okay.
That guy. But anyway, that opens up a pretty cool door to see how good these guys are.
Yeah.
AC's going to be cruising around. Probably going to go golfing with Jet at some
He's
point.
pretty good.
Oh yeah.
He's pretty
Probably
good
going to go golfing with Hunter at some point.
Yep.
For what it's
Let's
worth,
go golfing with Stu.
at Ironman, I like much like last year. I'm bringing my clubs and we go play whatever the local.
Don't go to the country club.
Whichever one that I don't get kicked out of like last time. It's a great way to spend Friday afternoon after your tech inspection.
Yeah.
Once you get through tech, fucking great time to go. Beautiful out there in middle of countryside. Drain about 64 beers while we're there.
Harry Koulas goes 11-12 for 11th. Stu goes 16-8 for 12th. Lorenzo Lacrucio 13-14 for 13th. Jorge Prado goes 8-19 for 14th.
Tough.
Let me just do this again. What a disaster. What a fucking disaster.
I straight up feel bad for the guy. To be honest,
I don't feel bad
I don't feel
for him.
bad for
Not
him.
the way he's throwing everybody under
No.
the bus.
Well, there's that.
He is way too cocky for me to feel bad for him.
All right.
There's nothing to feel bad for. You came, you rode the bike, you spent 3 hours on Gypsy Tales telling us how good that
great it
Kawasaki
was.
was compared to your gas. After you said how great the gas was 2 years prior to then the year that you got off, that you were getting off gas, going, man, this thing's a big piece of shit, even though you still won the world title on it.
Yeah.
Saying
And
how great the
now-
Kawasaki was, how great everything is there.
And
If you
now
take
you
Prado's
can't
name
get
out
the
of
bike
it-
set up.
If you take Prado's name out of it, this is almost the same story with every fucking rider ever.
Dude,
I don't know.
it's,
Give me somebody else. Where it's
I don't know.
like-
Kenny,
Eli Tomac.
Kenny went to Honda.
I've never seen Eli Tomac throw anybody under the
No,
bus.
but and again, I know Europeans are a little more brash than us as far as when it comes to talking about bikes and stuff like that. But this is even a whole
Yeah.
nother level. For
I mean,
me.
like Eli, there was always the hearsay that he
Yeah.
was unhappy with Kawasaki.
Yes.
But guess what? Kawasaki put KYB on his shit.
Yep.
They put a cable clutch back on his shit.
Yep.
They worked with him.
Yep.
But he didn't go around in interviews saying, "Oh, I can't win because my team and my bike's a piece of shit." He was a bigger man than that.
And a lot of the guys over here have that respect in a sense to say, look, we're working on it.
Yeah.
We got to work on the bike. We're working on it. We got to work on the bike. The way
Instead
this
of,
dude does,
I should be winning.
yeah. No,
I was
you
just
shouldn't.
pulling up where Spain is on the map. Don't mind me.
No, you shouldn't be winning. You want to know why? Because you've never beat Jet. Period.
Fair.
He's never beat him.
Wait.
No,
At
no. We
Nations?
looked this up last weekend. Never beat him. Not even close.
Oh.
Not even fucking close. He's never beat him. So I don't care. Bring him his gas from last year. Put him on that.
Yeah.
Let's watch Jet just spank that ass all over the place. Because I'm telling you,
And
that's
then
what would
spank his sister
happen.
one more time.
Jesus, no.
That is a thing.
No,
Prado's
no,
sister?
no.
So I know the one person in the whole industry I
Oh,
can,
give me
I
that
can get a
notepad.
picture from is this guy right here. So let's see her call.
Notepad.
What, you want to see a picture of her?
Yeah.
Nah, her shit went to private because of all people like us.
I figured you were already in the inside.
Nope, I don't know anything.
I don't believe that at all. Not even a little bit.
I mean, you guys think I'm this big insider. But
You are.
I just deal with the dealerships.
Well, there's that, but
Your check
I'm
is
saying,
signed
like-
by Kawasaki. Save that for later.
well, I'm not even talking about that. Like, for example, like Tony Alessi,
I sell
that whole
product,
thing.
bro.
Like, I'm most of the time I'm getting the scoop from fucking this guy right here.
Oh, like Tony Alessi's wife?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. We're not going back down that road. Anyway, dude, total disaster. I bet next year's is last year in Kawasaki.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet
He's
he
got
does
a 3+1 deal. I bet next year's the last year.
Oh, 100%.
If we don't get some real shocking news in the offseason and he's going back to GPs.
Well, you bring a Chase over, and then they make some changes, and magically the bike works good, and then
You
you
can't
don't have
ride
much of an
Supercross.
excuse.
No.
You can't ride Supercross either.
No, he's not. It's not working. It's plain and simple not working. He doesn't. We talked about this last week, right? When Jet does testing, Jet will only ride 1 to 2 laps before he pulls off and gives his thoughts on it. He will not ride more because once he
Gets
knows
used to it.
once he gets outside 2 laps, he just adjusts to it. Doesn't matter what the hell it is, he
Yeah.
just adjusts to it. Prado doesn't have that. Prado cannot overcome a bike. The bike has to be perfect for Prado to be what Prado thinks he should be. And if you can't get that bike in that 5% space, then this is what you get. Period. End of discussion. And like I was saying to Eric or whatever, if the Coonans come over next year, especially if he runs this title down, so we'll call him one of the best guys in the GPs, and he gets spanked around like this in outdoors too, then my respect or my thought, not respect, that's the wrong word. My thoughts for how good the GP riders are, even though they spank us at designations
yeah,
frequently,
yeah.
goes way down. Because it's like, okay, cool. Now, it was way up there because we watched Hurlings come over here in whatever it was, 2018 there, and just put the hammer down on everybody. But again, that's like Jet going over there. So if Jet goes over there, okay, sweet. Jet probably puts the hurting on everybody over there.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hurlings came over here, put the hurting, but Hurlings is a generational talent on a dirt bike. Where, like, all the other guys who are winning here, I mean, dude, I'll be honest. I bet you send Fever over here, I bet this goes the exact same way. I bet you Fever just gets his ass handed to him in the U.S.
Where do Coonans go?
What do you mean?
What team?
They're riding KTM next year.
Okay.
So they have, the way I've heard it so far, they have a super cool, new, weird international deal. So they are still riding for the Euro KTM team, DeCarly, but it is written so that they can pitch it to all the sponsors that they are coming here for the first 4 or 5 rounds of Supercross, and then any weekend that it doesn't cross over, they are coming here to race. So they're going to race. GPs are going to be their title, but then they will be here doing some different things.
Interesting.
Yep. Marshall Welton goes 15-15 for 15th.
So, also, definitely,
Way to go, Marshall.
yeah, way to go, Marshall. That's awesome because he's been having a hell of a year. And to come back and go top 20 and stuff like that's pretty impressive. He's at Martin the other day when I was there. And
Making him look like me when I ride with him.
pretty much, well, I got in his way on accident. And then
Did
he
he?
went by and his fuel smelled really good.
He flipped you off.
But he had his buddy there, and I don't know his buddy Jason all that well. Jason Norwood's the guy's name, and just anybody out there that knows Jason, he seems like a super cool dude. He's tight with Marshall.
Yeah.
Had a pretty bad crash and is paralyzed from the chest down.
That was at
and
Martin?
It was not at Martin.
Okay.
It was a track out in Detroit area somewhere, a private track. But yeah, I know Marshall's been pretty vocal with, hey, my buddy's down and out right now. Anything will help. Like I said, I don't know the guy very well. He seems like a real cool, down-to-earth dude.
Yeah.
Marshall's great.
He was in contention for a title at Loretta's maybe last year Before in 250C or something, but
That guy. I gotcha.
got some recovery going on. So just a shout out to Jason Norwood.
God.
So
It sucks. Anyway, all right, Roman Pope goes 19-13 for 16th.
is it Pape or Pope?
It's Pope. It is Pope.
Like the Vatican.
Yeah.
Can we just start calling him the Vatican?
No, we call him the Pope.
The Vatican.
He's the Pope.
John Paul II.
You ever heard of the Vatican Archives?
I just opened this window up. Let's continue.
All right. Henry Miller goes 1440 for 17th.
Great fantasy pick every time. Pick him.
Cody Shock 2316 for 18th.
Not a great day for Cody.
No,
Weird.
he's
Soft dirt guy.
No, there was something else. I can't remember. Max Miller goes 2117 for 19th. And Jeremy Hand rounds up your top 20, going 1735 for 20th.
So, did you see the Jeremy Hand crash?
No.
No.
So, you go up Horsepower Hill.
Yep.
And then you go to the left, and then you drop back down.
Yep.
SN stepped out on the drop down and kicked right at the end of it.
Uh-oh.
Bike yard sailed into the crowd.
That's terrible.
Bad. I hope whoever was in the crowd's okay, but
Yeah.
it was bad.
Ugh. Outside of that, our buddy there, Kevin Moranz, goes 2626 for 27th.
Pretty good.
And then shout out to Connor Visker going DNS 33 on the beta. Michigan guy.
You know why, though?
Yeah, he got in. He was an alternate in the second moto.
See, I'm a hater, though. I'm going to be a little bit of a hater here. You can't go on Instagram and claim that I got 33rd in a national when all you did was go up there and sit there and wait for somebody to pull out to get a spot on a gate.
I don't know.
He got 33rd in national.
Okay.
I hear what you're
Did you
saying.
get
You get what
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
I
though?
understand what you're saying. Is like when you're an alternate, yeah,
I
that's
guess I'm
kind of
different. I can't be, like...
You didn't
I'm just
alternate into
I'm
a
just
West?
hoping
Did
somebody
you-
reads their shit, and I'm
Did
just going to go
you
sit
get
up and let
33rd in the national as an alternate?
You're right. I didn't.
You didn't compete in the race.
Okay. You
Didn't-
got me there.
So here
Weren't
we
you
are.
a guy that was Loretta Lynn alternate before?
I was. But,
Oh,
but
and the tables have now turned.
you know why? Because our friend Eric Grondo went to a track and broke his collarbone.
Is this the year that you got like whatever in the mud too?
I got like 16th. But
Okay, so hey man, got top 20 in a moto at
But
what's
here's
it
the
called?
thing,
Oh.
Which is guaranteed. This how the story goes.
here's
Yes, go
the
ahead.
thing, though. Here's the thing.
As an alternate,
You guys are ripping me up, though. But I didn't go sit up there waiting for a spot.
you still sent the paperwork in, went in as an
Okay,
alternate.
But here's the thing, though.
You're at the track already.
Okay, yes. I sound like
Like-
I'm a dickhead hater. But
I'm not gonna say you're a hater. I get
but
what you're
here's the thing,
saying,
though, is
but
I was first alternate.
yeah.
In the pros, the first alternate should be the guy that qualified 41st.
Yeah.
That's not the case here.
It's not my fault. He packed his shit and went home. I'm there to fucking race, dude. I
Okay,
paid $300 fucking dollars to
okay,
race.
Okay, you got me.
So I'm gonna sit there, and if somebody doesn't race and they need to fill a gate, I'm in.
Okay.
I'll go out there and I'll go out there myself and get 40th if it means I get on that gate.
Okay, you got me.
I want to see my name on fucking TV.
Okay, cool. Homeboy's name was on TV, and he's getting beta manufacturer points because fucking Benny Bloss ain't.
Well, no, he's not getting any points because you don't get points for 33rd, but
Not even a manufacturer point or whatever.
I don't
for this
think so.
Manufacturer's Cup thing.
I don't think so.
Because you're not earning any
How's
points
the
at 34th.
It's the top 2 in each class gets it. Like the top 2 finishing positions for that manufacturer, as far as I know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to clarify, but I think that's how it works.
Okay. Cool. Alternate gang over here.
I mean, he's one of you.
Alternate gang.
Went to
dude.
Loretta's as an alternate.
Alternate gang, dude.
All right, that has been your 450 race recap brought to you by our friends at Gutterworks. Always well hung, just like Justin Barsha. And now we're going to jump right into our Complete Racing Solutions halftime report. Make sure to check out CompleteRacingSolutions.com. Coach Rob and the team over there ready to help you out with your health and fitness goals. Whether it's for moto or any other sport, they can help you out. You get your energy fuel, which shout out to Coach Rob. I didn't even text him to say, hey, man, getting low, going to need a refill. He was listening to the show last week, heard me say I was going to need a refill soon, got on the horn, asked me what flavor. Boom, he said it's on the way.
That's cool.
What a guy.
He is
What a
one
guy. He is. He's way too nice to me.
We got to try to get him up here for a fall moto.
Maybe. I don't
Much
know,
like-
man. Homie's busy,
Much
dude.
like these.
He is a busy
homie's
guy,
busy, dude.
He is
So we all-
busy.
we all-
I see he
Homie's
just has
busy.
a new program now where it's like 30 minutes, $50 you pay to talk to him and
Yeah.
just have a
Yeah.
one conversation
Yeah.
with the guy. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you don't need, if you'd like to talk to him, I can facilitate that for you.
Look, I tell you what. Anybody wants to pay $20, I'll talk to you for 20 minutes.
I'll talk to Seth's mom for 20 minutes here. Just kidding.
Jesus.
Happily married.
Unbelievable.
I have both my parents.
I come from a 2-parent household, bitch. What was I watching? Some comedian the other day. It was like, man, I was a kid growing up whose parents didn't get divorced. Everybody's talking about 2 Christmases and shit, and I'm just like, fuck, my parents are still happily married. Damn it. I'm like, oh, God, that's awesome. It's not.
My parents
it's
are
terrible.
together? Your parents are together?
Yeah.
Your parents together?
Yeah, they're together. They're not married.
How about
but
that?
They're together.
Your parents aren't married? Oh, wow. Look at your dad holding out.
Big
My
Tom doesn't
man.
play around.
Big Tom there's like, hey, bitch, you ain't taking half my shit when you leave.
I guess. I don't know. I don't come from the most loving household, so maybe that's why I'm in the situation I'm in.
Yeah, my household's the same way. I don't know how your parents were. They're not really.
No,
know.
Big T
Lovey.
was like, quit being a pussy, you get back on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I saw a TikTok the other day of some girls like, I cried for like through the last 3 days, and I text my dad, and he said, "Quit being a bitch about it. Life goes on." And then some guy pops up, and he's like, "This is the kind of parenthood that we need in this country right now."
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." Anyway, all right, let's get into the halftime report here. What do you got?
Let's go TLR tin foil hat.
All right,
You down with it?
I'm down with it. Go
All
for
right.
it.
Prado leaves, gets out of his contract.
Okay.
Who does Cowie grab?
Ooh, good question.
I almost asked this earlier.
Good question. Which, okay, well,
I know who I'm picking up.
Well, we're
but-
on this TLR tinfoil hat here because I didn't think about this when we were talking 450s, and this is actually perfect because you brought up Prado and Kawasaki, right? So something that I heard Jason Thomas talk about this week. Do you remember when the health problems started for Jason Anderson?
When his baby was born.
No.
No.
Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the running rumor is right now?
What's the running rumor?
That Sexton signed his contract that weekend.
No.
So isn't it ironic that Sexton signed his contract
Oh, so
and
basically,
all of a sudden it was, yep, got to go. And again, I've heard there are health things from both him and his kid.
Well, obviously he can't even finish a moto. He was puking and shit
But then he's hanging out for like hours afterwards.
at Redbud.
Yeah.
No.
That's what Steve, or no, not Redbud, but it was Spring Creek. He also, whatever. And then Steve's like, dude, like 2 hours later, 2 hours later, he's like, I'm watching him stand. Yeah, he couldn't because he wasn't feeling well or whatever. But Steve's like, I saw him after like 2 hours after the race, still hanging out, watching the races, talking to people.
Well, what happened was Jason probably showed up to Seattle, walked in the semi, and Chase was sitting in the lounge with his pen in his hand, signing.
More than likely.
And probably went, okay, fuck you guys.
Dude, I mean, look, it's
Can you
ironic
imagine?
that Jason Thomas is putting it out there because he's not the conspiracy guy of the moto world.
When
but-
does his contract end?
Who? Jason
Anderson.
Anderson's? October,
Probably
but he's
now.
done. He's
So
done.
he's going. He's
He's going
after
to Suzuki,
after
they
playoffs.
say.
He's done with Kawasaki.
Yeah,
They
no,
said he's
but-
not even running the playoffs.
No, he's not running the playoffs though.
Wow.
Like Kawasaki gave their farewell post this week. Ando put out his farewell post this
Wow.
week. Like they're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're done. Now, who do they get if Prado leaves?
Who's filling his spot? That's Sexton's bike.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they're gonna have Sexton and Prado next year,
Okay.
So
as of right now.
I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Okay, go ahead. This
If-
is fun.
if-
TLR tinfoil hat,
tinfoil hat.
speculation, just for fun, entertainment purposes only, all that
So-
shit, so we can't get sued.
There is a gentleman in the 250 class that rides a 450 much better.
Oh boy.
And he had multiple podiums this year.
Oh boy.
He's had multiple podiums outdoors. And he is a current Team Green rider with no options for next year.
He's
Garrett
way
Marchbanks.
better.
Garrett
He's
Marchbanks.
way better than a
This,
450.
this is also true. Yeah, I'm in on that. I'm
in.
with you.
Garrett Marchbanks, dude, put him on the 450.
I'm with
He
ya.
doesn't have any options for next year.
Here's the problem. I like Garrett. I think he's great. You're taking someone that's supposed to be winning races, and you're putting someone that won't win races in his spot. So who's going to win races for Kawasaki then? Chase?
Chase
hopefully?
Sexton.
Chase, yeah. I
Get
mean,
this man some Nano Extreme for that painful tape.
So we're looking at Sexton comes over before Supercross, not until after the playoffs, but Sexton comes
and
over
potentially
before Supercross.
MX Degan as well.
Oh yeah.
I would imagine he'd ride the KTM there. So
yeah. Well, there's been some interesting things I've heard about that. Because
Oh,
Eli
tell me.
was asked straight up.
he's
And-
like, yeah, I've been asked.
Yeah, and he played it off as, well, if I ride the way I did the last 2 weekends, I he's like, I'm not gonna go because
I think that's
I'm not worth
that's
it.
just a personal thing for him, though.
However, though, there is all this weird stuff, right, of both Chase and him changing teams, and technically the contracts are over October 1st, and it's after October 1st, but would the teams let him ride? There is a lot of weirdness with this that could really bite us all in the ass.
And I could see Kawasaki putting their foot down and saying no.
So they're gonna announce the American lineup probably at Ironman, which is where the race is.
Maybe. Nobody seems to want to confirm that
It's
they're
usually at Unadilla they announce it.
doing it. Yeah, well, which would be the Ironman round, yes.
Oh, now? Okay.
Well, yeah, because they moved it, because of MXDN or whatever.
Gotcha,
Actually, there
gotcha.
was somebody who said...
Anyway, well, get my tinfoil hat out of the way. Garrett Marchbanks to the factory Cowie. Please do it.
Yeah, I
Let's
like
do
that.
it.
No, I like that move a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, but yeah.
I could see it.
But then it sucks for him, dude, because then what, you're going year by year? Because are they signing for 2?
You know,
gotta give him a 2-year
I would have
deal.
signed Justin Cooper over Jorge Prado all day.
I wouldn't have taken that bet last year, but now seeing it, it's like, well, Cooper's better, but I would never have taken that.
I'd take
Really? You would have taken
Over
Justin
a
Cooper
guy
over
that's-
Jorge Prado?
over a guy with a
Two-time GP champ.
Supercross title and Supercross
Nobody gives a fuck
experience.
about outdoors over here. Let me just put that right in front of you.
yeah.
Nobody gives a
Skills.
fuck about outdoors.
Yeah.
So I need a Supercross guy, which Justin,
And Justin Cooper has
can
a
ride
250
Supercross.
title. He's won Supercrosses. Like, I would have put Justin Cooper on there all
Can
day for the Tier B guy.
Can definitely put it in the top 10 in Supercross, no problem. And I'm telling him, all I need you is top 10. I need you to qualify for every race, run every main event, and fucking be in the top 10.
And look what he's done. He's
I
been
mean,
at every
bro,
round.
He's been at every round. He's
Showed some speed. in
podium dude, top 5 dude in both series, and is going to be the number 1 seed going into playoffs.
Which is crazy.
Which is
Okay.
crazy.
I don't disagree with anything
Justin
you guys
Cooper
just
did.
said, for what it's worth. I think that they're both great. I just
Mm-hmm.
think that for me, having a guy like Prado coming over to America, I would have bet on him heavily over someone over the already known with Cooper.
Not with a fucking Supercross in there.
No.
I would have never put in this kind of investment into Jorge Prado being as unprepared for Supercross as he is.
Yeah, he's like one of the highest paid dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a lot. I think
when
I think
when
he's
you
close
think
to 3.
Fox and you think
Yeah, I think he's close to 3 base salary from Kawasaki.
no, there's no way,
You don't think so?
no way,
I've heard it's pretty fucking high.
not that fucking high.
Where's 21 going?
Hep Suzuki.
Apparently rode the bike and loves it.
And I think he's got a world Supercross deal.
I like hearing that.
So, which
That
is
starts
I
September?
think that'll put him in a good headspace.
I don't think they're till October or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know, but they're going in the right direction too.
I think that would be. I think he'll be sneaky good on that bike.
Oh yeah, and him and Kenny.
I mean,
Kenny's still with them?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Kenny's last year's season, if he wouldn't have had some mishaps, like he would have took that title down to the end. I think.
How about Kenny riding this week? You see that video?
No, yeah.
Riding Kenny's riding, and he's not supposed to be doing anything but turn track here, and he's riding the full track with a caption that says, "Well, I can't put my foot out, but this was fun," and I'm just like, okay, you're not healed, you're trying to get back for playoffs, and he's riding this track that just look this soft at the
But
nest.
I also think he's
it's just
probably
beat to shit.
depending on probably how these 2 weeks goes.
Yeah.
I bet he announces he goes to Ironman to get some prep for MXCN.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Broxton?
Maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
And they asked I heard Lewis asked Prado too about MXON,
And he said, "I cannot answer" or something.
Uh-huh.
No comment.
which is super interesting too, because you would think, as the guy he is, he would race that. So him saying that also leads me to believe, like, oh, are we sniffing around trying to leave? I don't know. There's a lot of questions with that dude there. All right, what else you got on your paper over there? That was fun. TLR tinfoil hat there. We got deep there with some stuff. Go ahead. What else? Okay, how's that phone doing? Is it good?
Slick.
You're embarrassed about us having some technical difficulties with getting a phone call in, and you're sitting here fucking texting in the middle of the show. With the
Okay, do
cameras
you want to
on
go Ducati or Red Flag?
Let's talk Ducati.
Okay, give it to me.
I'm excited about this part.
Dylan and Justin Barsha So everybody's shitting on Ferrandis because, he bitches about the bike and all that.
He does.
He's been
Okay, I
shit
think
since
he's
he left
gotten to the
Star.
point in his career where he doesn't give a fuck about winning anymore. He's going to develop this bike with him, and I think you need a guy that's going to bitch over and over about the bike to make it better.
I guess he is kind of taking a massive shit on the Phoenix Honda guys, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard the Colin Park story?
Well, that's true too.
I haven't.
But the guy who owns Phoenix Honda is literally paying Dylan's salary out of his own pocket.
That's the decision he made.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know
man.
about the Cullen Park part.
They fuck.
They
Colin
just-
Park's
they
like the
jacked
best
him
rider.
around.
Yeah, Colin Park's like the best rider for Phoenix Honda, and they literally sign him like 3 days before the season starts every year.
Oh yeah.
It's unfucking real. So he can't ever get an off season in because he doesn't know what he's doing,
Yeah.
which is unreal. Because it's like, dude, if that guy actually knew what he was doing, had an off
He'd be
season,
pretty
could
good.
train, he would be top
He is
five
pretty
/ podium dude in
There
the
it is.
250s
I got it.
every week. Oh boy, here we go.
Marchbanks, 450 Cowie.
Yeah,
Get Colin Park over on that PC bike.
You think he would win for Mitch Payton?
He wouldn't win, but
I
he'd
don't
be a
think he'd
good.
win.
He'd get results and podiums. I think.
he's a good second tier guy if he has an off season.
yeah.
Back to Ducati.
Yeah, back to you.
I'm really interested in this because Ducati Detroit, which is over by me, was recently bought by acquaintances of ours. They come from like MotoGP side of things.
Yeah.
They're fantastic people though, and I'm excited what they're going to do. Now, having a lot of time in the industry and developing bikes and things like that, I'm excited to see what they do with the Ducati. Word on the street is they're already talking about 250.
That's not word on the street. That's developed.
Yep.
That's being ridden by Italians.
Good.
Ciao, ciao,
Ciao, ciao.
ciao.
That's what Cairoli said, at least.
I see.
Is that it's sick because it can rev to the fucking moon.
Oh, that bike's gonna give Star some trouble.
Uh-huh.
I was
Motor-wise.
surprised how low the
Yeah.
rev limiter is on the 450, knowing that they with the technology in the
Yeah.
head. I was really surprised by that because I was thinking they're going to hit fucking 19,000 RPM with it.
Yeah,
Just
I
don't
think
need
that's
it.
all like rider preference too.
Yeah,
though.
you just don't need it. So, I will say, fun fact. Eric told us on the show last week,
They're
right?
all sold.
They're all sold. You cannot buy one right now.
They must have only brought 400 of them in
They're
or something.
they're
It's like 500 or something, yeah.
pre-sale or whatever it is. Yeah, they were all sold because Eric said he tried to go get one and he couldn't. So, or he tried to go prepay for one.
I bet
couldn't.
all those Ducati guys and stuff. I bet a lot of them are guys that don't even ride, just to say they had the. First
Oh yeah.
model just
Oh
sitting
yeah.
in their
You're
house
talking rich
somewhere.
dudes. Yeah. For
Ducati
sure.
people, right?
Yeah, Ducati people. Yeah, rich people.
Yeah.
They also have,
I mean, it'd be cool to have one just sitting on
GT3
the
RS and
shelf,
stuff.
Most of the Ducati people that I know are all track racers, so now
Yeah.
I'm looking at it the other way now, like retail customers.
Be cool. Be interesting to see if I can get my hands on 250 when it comes out. I like the small bores way better, so
Yeah, it
compare
makes a better. It makes a better trailer decoration.
Yeah, there you go. Something like that.
There we go.
I'm sure $15,000 250. The wife's gonna be super pumped on
I
that
think,
too.
the-
honestly,
I think
the-
it was
the
only 12 for the 450, right?
450
Oh.
road isn't really bad. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't that
only
bad.
12.
Yeah, well, and that was base too.
I mean,
if you
like
spec it out, I'm sure you can get it up there.
Yeah, but I mean, like a factory edition Honda or Cowie or
Yeah.
whatever, 12, 13.
Yeah. So, well, we'll see. Anyway, okay. Red flag?
Red flag.
Red flag.
Where are you guys at on it?
Let's start with you. What did you think of that? Red flag restart.
It's a tricky thing because you never want to waive it, but you also want to waive it, right? And then
Yeah.
when it comes to the way that they let them go, they let them. I don't want to say release them, but
Yeah.
however you say that,
Yeah.
being unusual, I was like, what the fuck is this? But I'm also like, okay,
Yeah, well, that's the new rule they implemented. Because do you remember? Was it Washougal?
it's the same
Bud's
way that
Creek.
when we're at practice, it's the same way
Yeah,
they let you go
do
for
first,
practice.
First practice, yeah.
So,
But Bud's Creek 2 years ago, Deegs had like a 20-second lead,
Yeah.
got red flagged, and then they redropped it, and they ended up getting in a first turn thing and didn't win the moto, right? Which is bullshit because they were 10 minutes in and he had 20 seconds on everybody, right? So chance of him not winning that were pretty slim.
Yeah.
So they that was the catalyst for them to look at it and say, okay, cool, what can we do? And this is what they came up with. Now, it was said to me yesterday, it was talked about of like, this is bullshit, man. These guys got 10 seconds on each other, and now you're right next to each other again. It's better than it was, but I do agree that it's BS. And
Just like a caution flag in NASCAR, right?
yeah, and it goes back though. It goes back to what we were talking about with the MXGPs, right? And them making all the money and stuff. It's like, okay, with using the gates, NASCAR's not quite the same way, okay? Because there's not gates and stuff. We
Right.
have gates. Why can we not have the series spend money on some infrastructure on these tracks to like get a gate that you can make that you can.
I was gonna
This
say, drop
happens.
it
You
one
can
at a
program.
time.
Yeah. So again, same thing. They line up inside to out, right? 40 across. But Jet's gate drops. He goes. Timer starts. Boom. Next gate drops. 8.5 seconds later.
So you're dropping
That's
it
just
with
crazy.
whatever the gap was.
Whatever the gap was on the previous, same thing as we were going with the Hunter thing on the previous lap. So whatever the gap was on the last fully recorded lap.
So my only problem is as a rider,
Yeah.
gate drops. You're sitting there with the clutch in just for 8 seconds, or how do you know when that thing's gonna drop? Is that your mechanic's job to be like, hey, 8 seconds, this thing's gonna drop?
gotta- we gotta clear out of there.
Well, okay, that plays back into if we had in-helmet fucking communications, we could count them down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Yeah.
so that way when we hit like say 4 or 5, then you
Click
do
it in
your
gear.
starting thing. Yep, and then you tell them, hey. Once we hit 5, if we hit 5 on that, then shut the fuck up and leave me alone so I can go. No problem. No problem.
Interesting.
I mean, dude, it's
Yeah, some
For
there's
20
definitely got to be a way where you could drop each gate individually.
2025.
Well,
like
that
there
opens
has
a
to
can
be
of
But I
a
worms,
way.
don't
too.
think so though, because the way the
It's a
gate
big
is,
tube.
it's a
Okay.
long pull all the way down, and it's
Yeah,
not.
I understand how it
It
works.
eliminates any questionable parts of the gate drop too.
You're right. You go over it so slow, you get a good look at them.
Though 2
I've been
times
trying.
over.
I was trying to build one years ago,
Oh.
asshole. So fuck you. But, okay, it's 2025. Let's redesign them so that we can do this. So that this is technology that's super simple and easy to have.
I like your solution. However, I don't like changing the gate because you ever been on a gate that doesn't drop fairly?
Well, yeah.
Well, this invites way more of that.
We have issues right now with the way it fucking is. So
I
who
agree.
cares? So it's not. It's potato.
Yeah.
We have. I mean, how many gate failures have we had in the last 5 years?
A bunch.
A bunch. So like,
This invites way
I
more.
understand what you're saying, but at the same, okay, dude, you ever watch Feld's monster truck stuff?
No.
So
I'm
Feld
aware of it, though.
has a facility in, I believe it's Florida, where all they do is teach people to drive monster trucks
Yeah.
and test new shit. Full facility.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger than a stadium, this field with a barn. Okay, why can't we do this for Supercross stuff? Why can't we test gates and shit like this?
Interesting.
And then, okay, sweet. Then we do infrastructure and we combine. We split the cost because we're working together, right? So MX Sports and Feld both do this, right? That way you have Feld can use it in Supercross. You have the MX Sports can invest or / co-invest with the actual tracks to do this. I mean, think about Formula One. This was brought up, and this will take us into our next topic here, which I want to talk about World Supercross and the CEO being on Gypsy here, the new one or whatever, right? And him talking about investing in infrastructure in these stadiums and things like that they're going to go to be able to make everything better. And then he points out, look at Formula One. These places all are spending a shitload of money, but Formula One's also spending money in all these places for tracks and infrastructure stuff, right? And they have specific parameters of infrastructure of, hey, we'll bring this show here, which will produce, and again, this is how you sell it to them, right? We need $2 million to come to your city and put on an event. You pay us $2 million worth of taxpayer money, or however you want to word it there, and we will bring this event. And here is the multiple times that millions of dollars that will get spent in your city on
they're breaking
hotels,
it down. Hotels,
and food,
food,
and
entertainment.
fans and all of this shit, right?
Uber, taxi,
Yeah, 100%. Like here is the economic benefit to your city.
Yeah.
But again,
you got to sell your event to the city.
he's talking about building infrastructure, and I've been beating this drum here for a couple of years now because we go to Redbud, right, and it always drives me crazy.
Yeah, no flushing bathrooms.
No flushing bathrooms. This is one of the best facilities on the circuit.
On the planet of Earth.
Yeah, and like I'm driving on dirt roads and fucking got no flushing bathrooms.
Yeah.
Come on.
And Richies aren't going to want to spend that money.
I understand that. I understand that
the
they're
promoter's
getting.
not going to step up and spend that money.
I
either.
understand.
So who steps up and pays for the infrastructure?
This is something that this is where the promoters and the track owners need to work together for it. And you guys want to make this series the best series out there, which again I know you haven't had to really worry about because there hasn't been any other series, but come on, let's go. This goes back to Steve Mathis thing. This is a Holster Co. Reload rant here, by the way. This goes back to Steve Mathis thing. Well, the sport will only be as big as the sport is because it'll never be mainstream and blah blah blah. Well, no shit, not with that attitude. Here we go again. Not with that attitude.
Or the shackles.
And again, yeah, you don't put money into the infrastructure. Yes, you can't grow. And again, here we go. Look at this. It's pretty well put out there that Feld got pitched the Netflix idea and then was told it's going to be $5 million and told him no way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. This is from not only people I've talked to and heard from, but I'm pretty sure I've
Somebody
heard
put
this
it out
on,
there.
I've heard it on Pulp several times. Jace has talked about it in Gypsy Tales too a lot. They got pitched, hey, you can have a Netflix series. We need $5 million. And they went, nope. Guess what? The guys at WSX, they're making a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to also include the other series because they're not going to ignore it. They're not going to act like these guys do nothing until whenever we start racing in
you
October
gotta
for
have the
WSX.
stories of the Ken Rossins and the Jet Lawrences and all that.
But this dude's like, yeah, it's happening. Like it was not, oh, we're looking at it. It's not, we're thinking about it. It's like, oh no, this is happening.
Growth mindset, right?
Well,
there.
and they understand it, right? So I don't know if you know the full backstory. The CEO guy has two investors who are investing, billionaire dudes who who have bought WSX here. Those guys own a gigantic soccer club or two soccer clubs
Something
in
with
Europe.
MLS or
yeah,
something.
I don't remember which ones they are, but they're gigantic. We're talking $1 billion soccer clubs, right? Whatever it is, they have a four season series on Netflix of the soccer club that is the second biggest series on Netflix behind Drive to Survive.
Great.
So they understand how this paints pictures, sells to the public to grow the stuff.
I like it.
So when someone goes to them and says, hey, we need $5 million to make this series, they're like, here's 10, let's do it for 2 years.
My surprise isn't that they're doing it. My surprise is just that the series has to pay the fucking Netflix.
Yeah, well, that's how it is.
Yeah,
That's the
but you're
crazy
getting
thing.
an ROI on
Netflix-
that. Think of all the merch sales you're getting
Yeah.
off it, all
I
the
don't disagree
eyeballs
with
on
that.
it, all the
Oh,
ticket
man,
sales.
dude.
Sounds
and
like
that-
Netflix is getting the better part of the deal the whole way.
No, so what you have to do is you go to these production houses who produce stuff on a level for Netflix.
You make a Netflix video, you sell. Hey,
Yeah, and then you sell it to Netflix. So they'll pay the $5 million to the company who will come in and make the series, and then they'll go sell it to Netflix.
Oh, you get your return
and
back.
then and then Netflix will say,
Theoretically.
okay, cool, and buy it for whatever, and maybe you get a loss the first year, and then you have like a Drive to Survive situation
but I think
where it takes off,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden Netflix is like, cool, let's do 2 more of these, and now you're getting 10, 20, 30 million
But
dollars
then
on
the
that end
sport
for that.
itself is just growing.
Yes.
I
Dude,
did see about 15 minutes of Drive
Like
to Survive one
merch and
time.
all that stuff.
Drive to
so.
Survive is great.
I only saw
It's the
15
only
minutes.
reason I'm into Formula One.
I turned it on and I had a
That's
visitor
the only thing
over.
I watch about Formula
I
One.
watched that and the highlights, and that's it. That's it.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
It was funny, though. You brought up merch. Literally, they fire right off in that podcast, and the first thing they're talking about is the merch game in the industry and how fucking terrible it is.
It was garbage, trash.
Oh, yeah. And that guy wasn't holding any punches. He's like, it is terrible.
God,
And I'm like, my man, yes, we've been saying this for years.
well, you know why? Because fucking Coombs and everybody that owns it
because
owns
who
it.
owns it? Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. And again, it's hard to change your ways when you're making bank
It's a
doing
status
it.
quo thing, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, all the respect in the world to them, like for monopolizing everything.
They have done a fantastic job doing what they're doing, and again,
They have taken the sport they love and made a shitload of money with it and made it to where they're the only one.
yep. But again, it's time to either get on board the train and grow it or don't. And they've, in my opinion, both Feld and MX Sports, and I'm probably going to get an email for this, but they've gotten lucky the last couple of years since WSX has premiered that the original owners and founders fumbled it, because that's what happened. However, when you're playing Russian roulette, you don't normally get lucky every time.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the bullets in the chamber here. And again, this isn't that Feld and MX Sports are going to go away.
No.
But there is going
There's
to
gonna
be
some
an option. Yeah, competition here, which is great because it will raise everything. It's going to force them to do things that they haven't wanted to do / didn't know how to do /
And in the end,
whatever.
it might make them more money.
It's going to 100% make
The
them more
rising
money.
tide raises all
Raises
boats.
all ships, yep. But this is the one that's going to, and the only place where they'll suffer is it's going to, once it gets going, and I said this, whatever it was, 3 years ago, 4 years ago in WSX, but this I'm less, if this works the way it sounds like it's going to work, which this guy, business-wise, sounds a lot more savvy to me than the last group of people that did it. If it does work, the only thing that's going to happen is it's going to affect pro motocross a lot more.
Because it's going to draw from it?
Mm-hmm. Because what's going to happen is the guys are going to... What have we seen for years, right? Everybody wants to ride Supercross only. Less races, easier, shorter motos, yada, yada, et cetera, et cetera. They're now going to have an option where instead of having to ride all of this stuff, they're going to be able to go ride Supercross, compete for that title. If they get a win, they're automatically seated into SMX.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, I don't have to go do these 11 outdoor rounds because now I've got 10 more races in the fall for World Supercross where I'm going to make however much money, which again, when they start rolling out the affiliates and the microtransaction stuff that the guy was talking about, you get somebody like Ken Roxon, he's going to make a shitload of money. Like a shitload. And the guy admits, like, Kenny's deal that they got for him to ride that the last couple of years was really effing good.
Yeah.
Because he was getting like $250,000 a round, which is insane.
Sounds good.
But yeah, Ken was like 3 years, $3 million or something, and they were running 4 or 5 races a year, so he was like $250K a round basically from the series. Too, not even the team. That was from the series. But anyway, but again, once you start doing the microtransactions, the
T-shirt sales and all that crap.
yeah, the merchandise, if they get that situation figured out with helping the riders and doing it that way, and like I said, really the big thing is the affiliate and the marketing and the microtransactions. Because let's face it, if we can go use Ken Roxon's code, say we're like, we're going to do a little bit of gambling. Not, hey, we're going to put $1,000 on him winning or something like that, but, is Kenny going to get the whole shot in this? Here's a 50-cent bet. Pays 3-to-1 odds. I win $1.50 or something like that.
Yeah, I like
Sweet.
that.
Like this, yeah. Like, you ever heard of video game microtransactions? Because they're
Grand Theft Auto?
fucking huge.
Grand Theft Auto?
Oh, you mean like in-game purchases?
Kind
Pretty
of.
much. It's like
yeah.
in Fortnite if you want to buy the big hammer.
Yeah. You pay like $3 for the big hammer. Yeah.
I'd pay $3 for the big hammer.
So yeah,
grinder
but
over here.
but it's like they make it so cheap, but then you buy,
Yeah.
so that like, okay, cool. Well, I didn't really spend that much at one time, but by the time I was done, I spent $10 or whatever, right?
Understood.
So like, if you're Ken Roxon and you can get people with your affiliate link to spend, say you get 1,000 people to spend $10, that's $10,000.
And he gets what, 50 cents out of each transaction kind of thing?
Yeah, or something like that. Okay, sweet, 25%, cool. So you made $2,500 from that alone.
Just posting something.
Yeah, and So there was a lot of stuff in that interview, and I highly recommend anybody go watch it. Shout out Jace at Gypsy Tales there with
I didn't
the
watch it.
new WSX CEO. I got to listen to it again, which luckily we have off weeks now, so I can. But because there was a lot he talked about. Now that being said, not sure he's a huge fan of us. I'm a big fan of him, so
that?
hopefully the CEO.
Trav,
should be.
okay, here we go
So-
with TLR tinfoil hat, but he mentioned something about he
It's
doesn't like certain media, so
look,
he automatically assumes
there
that it's
was a
us.
lot of insinuation. When you listen to it, you're gonna be like, yeah,
Some
we're-
guy from
we're-
fucking Abu Dhabi is going to know who you are.
He's not from Abu Dhabi. He's British.
Are you sure he's not talking about Cooksey and Johnny Hopper?
Well,
and
Cooksey,
fucking,
Cooksey for sure.
and Wally Wanders or whatever
well,
the fuck
maybe
his name is.
Walty Wanders, yeah, too.
Who else is out there?
Cook-
Cooksey,
nothing about
Cooksey and that Hopper's pretty okay with everybody now because Hopper's just more
Slowy,
of a
blowy.
slowy, yeah. All the fun guys.
I thought that Hopper, I don't know. maybe just because
Hopper's
we're
changed
acquaintances, but I think he seems like he's fucking the shining angel.
He's still a little off on some stuff.
Yeah, like he's still not scared to say certain things, but he's definitely gone down a different path than what he did 5 years ago when we were doing stuff with him.
So he went from like gossip stuff to now talking about analyzing.
Yeah, now
the
he
race.
analyzes a lot of riding technique and stuff, and does like a shitload of
Videos.
views. Well,
That's good.
I mean,
I think he does a nice job.
yeah, he does. He's millions of views a month.
I don't agree with everything he says, but I think he's pretty spot on.
He's okay, and like I said, he definitely went even farther than we did with I'm gonna back down the negative talk to people. He just didn't want to be negative anymore. I understand that. That's fine. And like we've obviously backed it down too, because there was a lot of years I would scream and yell, and now I'm just like, all right, well we're gonna.
We have.
It is what it is, dude.
We doesn't
you
really
can't tell
me.
You can't tell me that conversation I just had was not 10 times better.
Fair.
Even Sean at Feld
You
was
would've
like,
been-
yeah, you're way better.
What's the thing Sean quoted? Sean quoted a quote from you.
Dude. Yeah,
I remember this. That was at Iron Man last year, wasn't it?
Dude, that I finally met him face to face.
That was at Iron Man, or where was it?
Huh?
That was at Iron Man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he came up to talk to Kevin. I was on the stationary bike there, and I just looked at Justin and went, oh, shit. Here, because that was right after Cooksey got kicked out of Bud's Creek, and I was like, here we go.
Am I the only one going to Iron Man?
Yeah, I think so.
You are.
No Justin either, eh?
I don't even
think
know
so.
if Justin's alive right now, actually.
This is true.
Yeah, we don't know. He hides out in his basement until it's time to do a show, and he shows up, which will be here in 2 weeks.
What do you think he's watching right now? Formula One or MMA?
Formula One was on this weekend. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, man?
That man, like, love him to death because he's a walking wealth of knowledge with any topic you put in front of him.
Till you put the facts in front of him about how Stu's perfect season wasn't that cool, and then he loses his shit. So.
Well,
I mean, bro, homie sent us a spreadsheet with breakdowns. I put it in front of him, and he's like, I don't care.
Cool.
This is what I feel. I mean, this dude, we had this big discussion. Yeah, you probably didn't watch the show, and I don't know if I told you about this. We had this big discussion because Jace had brought it up on his show about how Stu's perfect season wasn't that impressive because he didn't race anybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So then I start looking at it, I'm like, man, there really isn't anybody in here. Like, he literally, like,
Michael Lessie and
beat
those
Michael
guys.
Lessie, yeah. Then some fan, shout out Riley.
That's no disrespect to Michael Lessie because
No.
Michael Lessie was a dog.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys are really good, right? But grand scheme, they're pro riders, right? So then this shout out to Riley goes in and literally breaks it down of every dude that raced every series, both of Ricky's, Stu's, and Jet's, 250 wins, 450 wins, 250 titles, 450 titles, 250 and 450 podiums with every dude in every one, right? Or at least like the top 10. Broke it down, put it on a spreadsheet for me, and then ranked them, which of course Jet's on top because,
Naturally.
well, I'm just saying, when you break it down, it's like the dudes he's racing, the amount of titles and wins and podiums that are there compared to that era. And again, I know you have like Ricky won everything,
Yeah.
and then James was winning everything. But when you break that down, it's like, oh, wow, this is really lopsided in comparison. And I literally brought it to Justin, put it in front of him on the show, and he literally told me, I don't care, this is what I feel. And I said, oh, so we're a feelings guy now.
Yeah, sounds real feminine all of a sudden.
Yeah, I was real lefty of him there. So anyway, so yeah, so
He's being real empathetic.
yeah, exactly. So
Something all of us men need, some empathy.
Oh my God.
Real quick, I have up right now our schedule for World Supercross. So Malaysia, October 18th. November 8th is Buenos Aires.
Yep.
I don't know, where, Argentina? Yeah.
Yeah.
Argentina. Then Canadian GP
Yep.
in Vancouver
Yep.
is November 15th, hunting season day here. Australian GP is 29th of November. December 13th is South Africa GP, which puts us 2.5 weeks before Anaheim 1.
Yep.
So they're actually going for 5 rounds this year, which is great.
Yeah. And so interesting thing with that too, as long as we're on the WSX topic,
Yes.
did you see that Tomac's in for South Africa or something? Like Tomac's
He would have to be the wild card, right? Because of
Yeah.
wherever, if he's going to KTM, like we all think he is.
Yeah. But that's interesting because KTM won't let their guys ride that.
that's what I'm saying.
So this is weird to me.
I don't know. Maybe he put that in at the contract table.
Maybe. and they needed a guy, and KTM needed a guy, so he was going to get what he wanted at that point. So
Ironman Designations is October 3rd to the 5th. So that means the week before that is the last round of Supercross, or the 2 weeks before that?
2 weeks is the last round of SMX, I think.
Okay, week off then.
Or no. Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, because it's September 21st weekend there. I know this because every year I want to go to Vegas, but the kid's birthday is that weekend, so
I see.
Can't do that
We
till she's older.
I'm on the hunt. Well, not gonna be very long from now.
I want.
I'm on the hunt real hard for a toy hauler or just a camper.
Yeah,
and it would be great to be able to go to Ironman, things like that, with a rig, with air
Mhm.
conditioning, and a place to take a crap.
There's like an Airbnb for campers out there. That's what we went to Red last MXDN with.
Oh,
We
you
just
rented one?
Rented one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop it off and be done with it.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. I've seen that too. So, all right. Anything else? Halftime report here.
Pretty good.
I thought it was a good halftime report. So, all right.
Let's get into 250s.
That's been your.
I got places to be. I gotta get out of here.
Pit stop real quick.
Oh, you gotta go pee?
I was gonna grab a drink anyways.
Oh, go ahead.
Let her rip.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you guys are just gonna roll?
I'm gonna finish the halftime report read here, and then
All right.
read the 250s, and then jump in. So yeah. All right. Yeah. So halftime report, Complete Racing Solutions halftime report. There again. Make sure check out or visit Coach Rob and the gang there. CompleteRacingSolutions.com. Link in the description down below. And past my bedtime. With that being said, we will jump into our Pro Flo Racing, bringing you our 250 race recap here. Make sure to check out Pro Flo Racing for all your small bore bike needs. ProFloRacing.com. Scott over there will help you out with anything you need for your mini bikes. How's that phone doing? Is it good? Who are you texting?
Don't worry about me.
You don't have anybody to text anymore. The dagger goes deeper. All right. 250 race recap here. Dude, Joe, getting weird. Goes 2-1.
I mean, this is about when he starts catching fire in the season anyway, so.
Yeah, and he's still 40 points down, but hell of a ride.
Yeah, so you're going to hate on me, but I didn't watch the second moto.
Oh, my God. Really?
He worked his way into that win, though, from what I understand, right?
Yes. Yeah, well, he didn't start first. He had to pass, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, it was a great second moto, and then, dude, he put some time in, dude. He put some time into those boys. He ran away from them. And there was one point, I believe Deeks was getting close, and then all of a sudden it was like, boop, dropped the hammer and went, and then Deeks was just like, okay, cool, I'm good. So, yeah, that was a hell of a day. And the only Honda to win yesterday.
Oh.
Wow,
you
that's
guys
the
are
first
already
time in a
into it.
long time.
Uh-huh. Yep.
First time in a long time.
Yep.
But, does he go back to Honda?
That's the prevailing theory right now.
I mean, I would think.
Joe. Yeah.
You win in front of the big bosses. You just won again.
You're Japanese. You win in front of the big
And
boss.
you're Japanese.
Like he doesn't open up that checkbook for you. Yeah, I have a hard time believing that.
Yeah.
So, and I think things have smoothed out a little bit. I did hear it was rocky for a little while there, but at Honda. But I think it.
After he got rid of that situation.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's behind the scenes stuff that I haven't heard a whole lot about.
Yeah.
Just a little bit here and there, so I'm not going to go too deep on it. But the prevailing theory, from what I'm hearing now, is he is going to stay at Honda. So
Good, dude. Keep making a shitload of money.
dude, I mean,
I would have been real interested to see how the Supercross season went if they didn't get a pit board to the hand.
yeah, I mean that is the thing too. You got to think about, right? So if he goes back to pro circuit, there goes the gear deal, there goes the energy drink deal, like all these other deals he has.
He's
outside
making a
of his Honda.
shitload of money right now.
Shitload of money. From what I
I don't
understand,
think he would go to Kawasaki because he's going to be a 450 soon.
well, he can't go to 450 on either of these teams. He's gonna have to go somewhere else. He was linked at a point to like a Husky gas deal too. That was in the cards from what I understand. That's the problem. We've talked about this. Or was it you and me, or was it me and Justin talked about it? The path to 450s for a lot of these guys for a little bit here
Dead end.
is a dead end, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of teams pop up here as we continue to move on. So, but yeah, I think he stays at Honda though.
We need a factory connection Honda team. That's what we need. That's where Joe started.
Well, we're not gonna get
And
that
Jet.
because we got a
Nah,
factory connection Ducati deal. So
Yeah.
that's where
There's
that'll
probably
go.
something wrong when JGR and Geico Honda, a team that won a bunch of titles, and JGR having more sponsorship pull than anybody in the world, can't make it in our sport.
I keep, this is being said, but well,
That's all I'll say on that. We'll keep running.
We're not
down
gonna
the
go
list,
down that
but
rabbit
yeah,
hole,
let's
'cause
just
there's
keep
a
running
lot
down.
we could go
Keep
down
running down the
there.
list. This is
Yep.
the 250 recap, brother.
He's ready to go home. And that
all right.
Well,
So
we always get off topic, so I'm just trying to reel us back in.
that's just look, man. We've been down that path before, and you can go back in previous shows.
You
and
had my
listen to
attention.
my thoughts on it. I'll tell you after the show.
All right.
I don't want to scream and yell. Okay, this is us being more subdued here. I'm not gonna scream and yell about it.
So
There are thoughts in previous shows that you can go find of me talking about this stuff. All right, Deegs goes 1-2 for second overall. Okay, here's our 45-minute Deegan dissertation. Is he going to ride a 450 at Budds Creek?
No.
I think you will.
You think so? Think it's going to happen?
You know
Only
what?
if it's
I don't
locked.
know.
That's the only way
I
it's
don't
locked.
know. They'll keep stirring the pot, and we're never going to know until it actually happens. That's just the game they play.
I know, and that's what they're doing because they're building. He's riding a 450 in the off weeks.
What
here.
they say?
They're like Duff built one for him.
Are they going to put him on a 450? Well, I guess you got SMX and risk him getting hurt for SMX or something.
No. Is it any more of a risk for him to get hurt in 450 than 250?
Yeah, I guess.
He's going to ride that race.
Yeah, you're right.
Doesn't matter if it's 250 or 450.
Yeah, I say if you don't go on a 450 after all the mouth running you've been doing, you're a bitch.
And here
Wow,
come the
like
comments. Here come
But
the
really
comments.
though, like if you're saying that you're going to beat Jet and you want to compete with Jet and stuff, wrap up the title early and step up. Let's see where you're at.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you.
I love the little rivalry we've got going on between those two. Let's go.
I mean, there's no rivalry.
Yeah.
Well, they're building one.
He isn't. I
I
mean,
mean, they're going to build one out of air.
I was gonna say it's gonna be the same kind of rivalry as Reed and Ricky, which is if Ricky crashed, then Reed could win. Outside of that, he'll never beat him.
It wasn't. It's off the track stuff that makes a rivalry.
Oh yeah, yeah. That'll be fun for sure.
Yeah.
I've said it before.
Already
I'll say
is.
it again. When Degan retires, I'm just shutting the show down. We're done. We're over. See you later. Thanks for coming. So, yeah, I don't know if he rides a 450, man. I think he should. I really think he should. You want to build hype. You want to sell merch. You want to do all this stuff. I think you should ride it.
Do you?
Whether win, lose, or draw. What's the downfall to it? So you get beat and you know that you got work to do? Okay. I don't think he's mentally fragile enough that, like, if he got smoked, ended up 5th place, that he's like, oh, man, I can't do this. Like, whatever.
Just like a bunch of the races this year.
Yeah. I think it's only a win-win for him. The publicity that they'll get, and that we all know that's what they're all about, right? Those attention, for lack of a better term, they're attention whores.
Hey,
Which is fine. I am too.
you watch those words.
I don't care.
Yeah, you were an attention whore when you were wheeling your little street bike down the road, Mr. Awesome.
Dude, fun.
Now he doesn't ride at all.
Fun story about that.
No, ain't got time.
At that show yesterday, first dude to come up to me goes, "Didn't you used to ride motorcycles?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Didn't you used to do like long ass wheelies on that thing
Oh
too?"
my God.
I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, I don't remember where I met you, but I
What'd you
remember."
pay him?
I'm like, "Wow."
Oh, you veined up real quick.
Dude, fucking good thing the table was over it. That's all I got to say.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
It was fucking just full tent.
Ego went to the moon.
Full tent. That's how you know.
Do you
you're-
see that dude stroke my ego on Instagram? You
the
liked
one
it
saying that if you came over to the UK, you could ride?
when we planned on a trip?
I don't know.
Be pretty cool.
I'd be down with that.
When's Kawasaki paying for it?
Never.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
Hey, I'd be down with that. I would go this year.
The UK?
Yeah. If we had bikes waiting for us.
It's getting out of season for that. If you don't go in like the next month, then it's just going to rain the whole time you're there.
Go to the Isle of Man. When's that?
I feel like that's in May.
Hmm.
But I don't remember. I don't know for sure.
That's a bucket list.
May or
That'd
June.
be cool to go to.
I
Be
don't
so
know.
gnarly to
I don't
race
know
that.
if I want to go watch some dude die.
Yeah, there's some people that definitely die.
You know, they do, yeah.
It's half the excitement. Grab your
Smack that
popcorn.
wall, smack one of those random wall or fence posts or
Brick,
something.
yeah, or those
at
brick
200
houses
miles.
that are just around the corner. Yeah.
That's what makes Isle of Man cool. Not because people don't die, it's because it's so fucking gnarly.
It's like one of the
Watching
last
people die
Gladiator
really isn't that
things.
cool though.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
agree
that
with
I wanna
that.
watch that. That may be one of those things where I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's time to put the bikes away.
Doesn't sound like much of a bucket list to me. Sounds like you want to go there, you don't want to watch.
Yeah, just All right. So your guy Marchbanks goes 3-4 for third.
Oh, he's now my guy.
Yeah, he's your guy.
Look, I'm gonna give Garrett Marchbanks a lot of credit here. What is he? 23 years old.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Mind blowing because he's just now hitting his stride.
Uh-huh.
He is young.
And even like off the track, hitting his stride too. The little dig on the podium, thought that was good.
Awesome.
Thought that was great.
Awesome.
Just some of the stuff he's been saying in interviews and
Yeah.
stuff. He's gotten to the point where he's comfortable in his own skin,
He's
knows
coming
who
around,
he is,
yep.
and he's coming around.
Mhm.
And his results are coming around too. And that just proves to me moving these guys up at 16 is too early.
Well, luckily we don't have to worry about that because in 2027 they can't go pro till they're 18.
Whatever.
Gambling.
I'd put it at 20.
I mean, I think it should be 20 or 21 too, but again,
Really?
that requires the SMX Next class to become an actual thing, an actual series where then, okay, you guys have to race this until
Every
you're
round, make it happen.
Yeah.
Give the fans more racing.
should be same thing. We do a limited Supercross series, maybe like 6 rounds of Supercross. We do 5 or 6 rounds outdoors, and we do the 3 playoff rounds, and do same thing.
Where's the races at? Because you just said fucking no races right there.
What do you mean?
You said 6 rounds.
6 rounds of Supercross, 5 or 6 rounds of outdoor, and the 3 playoff races.
Yeah, Budds Creek can go.
The SMX Next does. No, just for the SMX Next class.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
everybody.
I was saying what
No,
the
I
hell?
thought you were talking
no,
for
no.
the whole deal.
No.
Man,
But
I
I'm
like
on board
racing.
that Budds Creek can go.
Yeah, I am too.
You don't like Buds?
No,
It's one
fucking
line,
terrible.
boring racing. every
Yeah, it
time.
is. It is. It's a one-line track.
Except for Josh Grant battling Dungy
That was great.
and Lawrence back in
06.
08.
yeah,
08.
cool practice track. Not a good racetrack.
Yeah.
So,
Who's next? Do we want to talk
we
Degan Rider D incident or what?
will when we get to Rider D. Hammaker 7-3 for 4th.
Good for him with whatever he's dealing with.
He was out front early. I think
He's got a
Sakamoto.
health issue going on that only allows him to run about the first 4 laps wide open, and then it's
Him and
Game
Aaron,
over.
Aaron Plessinger both, eh?
Everybody's pretty cooked from that Hangtown route, I think.
Yeah. Dude, here we go. Faulkner 5-5 for 5th.
Yep.
Hey,
Bro, I was texting Coach Rob about your theory yesterday, and he's like, he's probably not wrong.
Let me hear
about
it.
the
Your theory with the brain fog, because of the brain surgery.
Watch that Gary Woodland thing.
I
dude.
know. When did he? When do you know when he had his surgery?
Talk to me here. Me and the fans want to know what you're talking
We
about.
will. They're just like, do you know when? You know when he had the surgery? Because it's got to be getting within a year range here. We got to be
Close, yeah.
somewhere in this range.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten around to rewatching that episode and really
Yeah.
understanding what's going on. But
So there's a golfer that's on the Netflix series, right?
Yep, Full
that
Swing.
had a brain surgery. Also said it took him like a year before he finally didn't feel foggy.
Wow.
And Cole has been saying this all year of how he seems a tick off and a little just not quite himself, and the results have shown that, right? Like he's barely making mains through LCQs.
yeah, but when he's feeling good, there's a glimmer of
Yeah.
light there.
Yeah, and now we're getting towards that 1 year mark.
Yeah.
And amazingly, if you watch, they put it on the screen yesterday. It's 20th, 18th, 8th, and now 5th overall. It's all of the sudden here.
And he rode solid both motos with
motos.
pressure all the way to the end.
Yeah.
So
and he said in an interview that he felt that he could have gone faster at the end of the motos, but he just wasn't quite there. But I'm like, that's fine.
Good,
yeah.
good.
No, I'm with you.
So one thing, Washougal, I mean, up and down for him, but he did get his only outdoor overall win at Washougal. Good
Okay.
vibes going in.
Yeah.
Obviously, ride's good there.
Yep.
When he got tore up into the tire when he came back for Pro Circuit and had that hell of a ride back with his jersey all tattered up
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
So he definitely does well at Washougal. But back to the golfer thing.
Yeah.
He had, all the stuff that guy mentioned. And golf is a physical sport, 100%. Don't get me wrong. But those guys are not doing what our athletes
No,
do.
their heart
very
rate's not
not even
180
close.
for 30 minutes. Yeah.
And
It's very different.
Gary Woodland didn't have a newborn child during all this.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Mm-hmm.
So, and go to a new team, and
And-
completely pack your shit and move from California over to the East Coast.
Yep.
There's not only a new team, but a new manufacturer, a new platform.
And
Yeah.
you're dealing with brain fog and
Yeah.
shit like that.
And you're dealing with a
On top of
newborn-
idiots like us who don't know anything
Yeah.
what's going on, who are saying dude, what the fuck's happening? When's his expiration date? When does Triumph pull the plug? All
I
this
haven't
dumb
been
shit.
on board with that at all.
Nah,
I mean, I've been trying to give him grace, but man, it just went on for so long. It was like, what the hell is happening? This is not Austin Faulkner. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it at least looks like we're moving in a positive direction. So
I didn't like him for the longest time.
I didn't
but
either.
I have been a big fan in the last couple of years. And
early
I'm
years, I was not there.
thrilled
but then
to see it.
It's one of those things too. You think it's so crazy, right? Like him and Sexton came into the class at the same time.
Wow.
And now you look at where they're at, and it's like,
That's
that is
gnarly.
crazy.
yeah, it's wild to think about.
We've seen that over and over again with
Yeah.
this sport, though.
Dude, Dylan Schwartz goes 4:11 for 6th.
I really wanted him to get on the podium in that first moto. It would have been badass.
The top 3 qualifying, as I'm looking at the lineup at the start of Moto 1, and I'm going, Garrett Marchbanks, Dylan Schwartz, and I forget who was 3rd. And I'm just like, what?
Dylan Schwartz was 2nd on the Bonnie Blue Crew?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I blew my wig back to. I was like, what the fuck? Homie is out here
On the Bonnie Blue Crew.
on the Bonnie Blue Crew. 2nd fastest after Marchbanks. There's about 5 other dudes you could have told me were going to be fastest qualifier before Marchbanks, and I'd have said, okay.
However, Schwartz always does have good rides at Washougal.
Schwartz.
California kid,
Yeah.
hardpack, like
Schwartz.
But he's been, dude, that whole team there, that whatever it is, the Toyota, whatever.
if they got off the Suzuki's.
Yeah, it's better. It's better. Mikael Erup goes 10-7 for 7th.
He had a little issue in the second moto.
Yeah, he tipped over. He was battling up there, 4th, 5th spot, and then had a little tip over there.
He's been solid. I'd like to see him stick around.
He says there's definitely talk of him staying, but nothing confirmed yet, and his plan at this point is still that he's going back to Europe. So we'll see. It doesn't sound like he's necessarily like against staying, but it's just like there's nothing
Just see how-
been
where the
presented to
cards
him.
fall,
But he
yeah.
said, how do you put it? There's definitely interest from people in me staying here. So we'll see. Max Volan goes 8-9 for 8th. Got arm pump, working that handbrake on those hills.
Saw that.
First moto.
I'm surprised he still uses the handbrake.
He doesn't have any feeling
He
in his
has no
foot.
feeling in his foot.
I
Yeah.
thought it was just limited and it was coming back. I didn't
No,
know
he doesn't. He doesn't have any, as far as I know.
They say
still.
it might come back, but
Yeah,
That's fucking gnarly.
yeah. So,
a guy to talk to about that injury would be Corey Parlin.
Oh, okay.
Because Corey deals with a very similar thing.
Drew Adams goes 13-6 for 9th. Okay.
A little bit of life from him because he had, what
Yeah.
was it, 13 what?
13-6.
6
Heating
is a
up.
good moto.
Yeah.
All the hype that he came in with.
Yeah. I mean,
But he is
it's-
battling a finger, he told me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, he didn't tell me, but he told me through a Steve Mathis interview.
He told me. Kawasaki connection.
No, okay, that slipped out. Like, it sounded like I have connections, but I don't.
Okay, sure. Kawasaki connection.
Who's the next rider that will win Mitch Payton a race?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be Levi Kitchen, but I don't know what the fuck's
Oh,
going
we'll
on
get
there.
to him. We'll get to him. Ryder D goes 11-8 for 10th.
Yeah, he was racing. He was racing him. It was time.
We'll get there when it's time. It was time, baby.
Oh, man, that was
Ryder
gnarly.
D's fault.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate.
No,
Unfortunate.
nobody's fault because it was a racing incident, brother.
I mean, I will say racing incident, but I believe Ryder, that line did fade out, but I don't think Ryder D thought he was that close, and that's why he faded that
He
hard.
cross-rutted. That's why he stuck his leg way out like that.
Oh, is that
His-
what you think? You don't think the line just faded that way, and then
Well, look
as
at-
he went off, he went, oh shit, he's right there.
He didn't lean into that rut hard enough. He hit and it stood him up as he was coming off the thing. If you look at it, he sticks his leg out
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
before he goes in the air.
All right,
He's dug his leg out.
fair enough. But,
It was like, it wasn't out, it was out.
Motherfucker's lucky to be okay. Is
yeah,
what it is.
and let's talk about this. When it's your year, it's your year. With Degan not going down with that.
Yeah,
because
how the
he
hell
should-
did he not go
No
down?
idea. No idea. That's one of those when it's your year, and that was a his year situation there.
Deegan's got to be drinking tiger blood or something because that's
Bro, it's unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal. Levi Kitchen goes 9-10 for 11th.
Yeah, what?
What? He's cooked.
I don't know,
It's
dude.
a flop. He's cooked. He's cooked.
You think he's training with Prado?
He's cooked. No, he's not trading with Prado. That's the problem. If he was trading with Prado, he'd probably be better because he wouldn't be cooked.
Yeah, you just think the Peter Park program isn't working for him.
When you don't do the Peter Park program to the fullest, then yeah.
Why, you think he's half-assing it?
I think there's certain
There's
things.
certain pieces missing.
Yep. That's what I'm going to go with. That's how I'm going to word this.
Oh, my God. Then what happened last year? Did he have the pieces to the puzzle last year?
Well, bro,
Supercross, right?
you can when you're 20, What is he? Is he 22, 23? He's
Gotta
older.
be in there, yeah.
Because he went pro later. But when you're that age, you can get away with a lot more. I used to be able to get up and go run 10 miles in the morning and not even blink. Not stretch, not blink, not nothing. That ain't happening anymore. So you can get away with it for a year, and then you get burnt, which is what's happened.
I don't know. Weird deal. Ain't good.
He needs to figure it out before Supercross, though, because he was damn close last year, and he needs to make a real swing at.
I think he had a pretty good swing
But he-
at it this year if he hadn't have face planted himself at 900 mile an hour at
Yeah,
Daytona.
that face plant at Daytona
Do you
definitely.
think that's a lingering thing?
No. I think he's cooked.
If he was older, it probably would be, but being young.
I think he's cooked. I don't think that's lingering.
I don't know. It's weird. Not
I
good.
don't think that's lingering
But-
just because of the hype that him and whoever's around him kind of built coming into the season.
But let's be real. This is who he was on the Star Bike. He's never been consistent.
Yeah, but this is real bad. There hasn't been a glimmer, dude. Like, I know he got on the podium there.
Redbud was a
whatever.
glimmer. Redbud was a glimmer.
I mean, I guess, okay, you go overall, Hangtown third, Thunder Valley third, High Point third, Southwick third. So, like, three. But, dude, he seems so. You go back to Fox, 16th. So,
This
like,
is how he was on
what
the Star
fuck?
Bike. Maybe
Redbud.
maybe in the wise
7th.
words of Justin, this is who he is.
I guess, man. I don't know, dude. It has been so low key, though. It's like, what are we doing? I don't know, man. To me, it's terrible, and it seems like he's cooked. It seems like he's cooked.
Is he a Randy
Well,
Lawrence guy?
His last name is Kitchen.
No, he works with Peter Park, who does Sexton's program too.
Yeah, VL, Kitchen, and Sexton run the same program, and VL's. I think that's
Real's
just-
cooked also.
You think?
Speaking of cooked, wasn't there this weekend.
Yeah, but he ate shit.
Weird.
He ate shit last weekend
Does it seem like he's leaving?
and signed his
VL?
HR. He signed
Oh,
his.
he's
he
going.
signed his HRC deal. That's why he probably bailed.
Yeah, more than likely. He's going back to GPs.
You think that's signed, sealed, delivered?
If I'm him,
100%.
if I'm him, that's what I'm doing.
Because that HRC deal he's got coming from GPs is big money and multi-years, and KTM will only give him a 1-year deal here for not a whole bunch more money than he's
For the
already
250
making.
class.
And he's gonna ride Supercross
No.
and get
450.
and 450
If he was to
here.
stay here, it'd be 250 class, right?
No, if he
No?
stays here, he has to go 450s.
Oh, he's gonna age out.
He had to point out
No, yeah, he pointed out because he won 2 titles back-to-back in
I
Supercross.
see.
2 titles. Shout out Jet Reynolds.
Yeah.
And yeah, and his stock is just gonna go down because he's gonna go into 450 Supercross and get his dick kicked in.
Which I like.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
here-
who's gonna sign him?
they talked about this too, and I don't mind this idea from Steve. If you were going to stay here and sign your deal with KTM there, you do a Justin Cooper route, right? You go limited, like 6 to 8 rounds of Supercross on the 450, just get your feet wet, and then you just pack in motocross training at the back end of Supercross, and you come in and you do 250 motocross and just try to dominate. Now, didn't really work great for Justin Cooper, but he ran into this huge wall called the Lawrence brothers, so that's why that didn't work as prime as it should have. But you figure Degan's going to be out of the class, and Tom has been second or third in points the last 2 years because he just stacks them, and
Who's
that's
the next
without
guy in
prep.
line?
It's a great question. I don't even know.
Did Shimoda finally get a title with all these
Dude,
guys
who-
gone, or
who
what?
knows? Who knows? Jordan Smith goes 6:14 for 12.
Gordon.
That's pretty Jordanish.
Yep. Tipped over in second moto. Enzo Temmerman.
I got his plastic on my bike.
Timo
looks awesome.
Temmerman. 14-13 for 13th.
Dude, that's pretty good because
Yeah.
he rode like dog water at the Redbud Combine.
That's
Yep.
his first national or second national?
Third, I think.
Third. Yeah, hold on.
Well,
And you know what's crazy is he just did that, and now he's gonna go to Loretta's next week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's his third because he did Fox Raceway 18th, Hangtown
Oh.
40th, and then
Give me the moto
13th.
scores at Hangtown though, because the one moto was pretty good, I thought, but it was also hot as balls.
I didn't know you could go national back to fucking.
Yeah, you
They're
can
doing
do
that now,
you
yeah.
can do a few as long as you don't earn X amount of points. He went 24 DNS at Hangtown. He cooked himself.
He was cooked.
Yeah. So that's good. Parker Ross 12-15 for 14th.
Good.
Avery Long 16-12 for 15th.
Those boys are kind of heating up a little bit.
Yeah, Lux Turner 17-17 for 16th. Alexander Fedorosov goes 15-19 for 17th. Nate Thrasher doing Nate Thrasher things, going
Oh my
1916
God,
for 18th. CJ Bernard goes 2018 for
Who's
19th. I have no idea. From Peoria, Arizona.
Does Thrasher remain with the
Yeah,
same
he
team?
sounded- can win a race.
He's been he won a Supercross this year, so they signed him for another 2 years.
Yeah. You'll get a deal if you can win a Supercross.
Yeah.
And Colin Park rounds out the top 20, going 18-20 for 20th.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was there.
I didn't either.
I guess I did see him pop up on the TV at some point.
And that's
For an interview.
it. I don't believe there
You
is.
see any other names in there that pop out to you?
Jalik Swole.
Yep.
And how about Stu in the most professional manner saying, "Yeah, man, that might be more than he's stuck." You don't say. His foot's not moving. And I'm telling you what, I've never been under a motorcycle and been like, you know what? I'm just going to lay here for a minute and not move at all.
Did you see the medic? Okay, so first, hang on.
Okay,
hang on.
here we go.
We no longer shit on Swole. He's a good person. He's
No,
funny.
dude, I'm sad that he went down, dude. I was really excited there. I thought he was going to
Yeah, awesome.
do well.
Yeah, he smacked his dome
hard.
out cold.
Instantly.
And
And I
then-
won't hear anything else. So you can fight me in the comments if you want to.
Yeah, and then so he got up, and you saw that. Did you see the medic saying, "No, like you're off the track. Get
Uh-huh.
off the track." And
Yeah.
he's like, "No, I'm good." He got on the bike, and they black flagged him.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. He got on the bike and kept riding. They black flagged his ass.
Interesting.
So, which, hey, whoever
Shout
made
out-
that call,
shout out
thank
to
God.
them for making that call.
Whoever made that call, because he was out.
Yeah, 100%. Now, I will say, interesting thing that I heard. I heard last week with Hammaker's crash, I heard he knocked the wind out of himself so hard that he couldn't get it back for
And passed
Heard that
out.
too.
yeah, and almost passed out. And that's why he was so, but then finished. Because they were like, because somebody had said, like, oh, we thought you were out or whatever. He's like, no. He's like, I knocked the wind out of myself so hard I couldn't get it back. Maybe they were talking about it on the broadcast.
That's what- yeah, I saw it.
Because then Stu was like, yep, been there, done that. Where you're just like, yep, this is the end. I'll just lay down here.
That was
It's so
probably him on
scary when
that
it
tough
happens.
block and wherever that he
Yeah.
always talks about.
Yeah, so there is that, and that's one of the hard things with these guys being in the field the way they are at the track here. But Swole, no question, you didn't knock the wind out of yourself, brother.
That's the bummer too, because I
You
wanted
were
to
out.
see how
I did too.
far he would go the distance.
Man, he's got those Triumph boys got the starts laced.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing about Fortner too, is like he was up front on a start and,
Yeah.
and got to learn that pace again. Which
Well, that was
hasn't
something he
done.
said in an interview. I think it was Swap I was listening to. He's like, dude, they looked at me and they said, look, all we want you to do this week is just get a start and let's see what happens. He's like, well, I got 2 in top 5. That's okay. So, yeah. So, all right. Anything else 250 wise?
No, maybe Stu did it in the 250 thing, but Stu's quote of the week:
Okay.
"He's all out of lunch money and he's hungry." He riding like he ran out of lunch money and he's hungry.
Stu does say some off the wall shit sometimes. It's
And
great.
it's hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's awesome. But there is some off the wall shit where I'm just like, all right. All right. That's been your 250 race recap brought to you by our friends at Flo Racing. Make sure to check them out. Link in the description down below.
Let me see that thing, Cole.
Rev X.
What?
Let me see that thing.
Mine gives me a bunch of information.
Polar?
Yeah, he hasn't
What's yours
switched to
do?
Garmin yet.
Just time.
Oh.
Not a Rolex.
Is
No,
that
it's not a Rolly.
That's a Folex.
Not a Rolly.
Not even. It's
It
just
says
a whatever.
Timex.
You get that out of the gumball machine at Sexy Steak.
Hey,
Basically.
you got those Rev X questions here
Yeah, I got them
for us. Rev X segment
I think there was
here.
a couple good ones here.
Shout out to Rev X Products. Again, make sure to pick yourself up some max power. There's a link in the description below the website. You can pick it up on Amazon. They sell it all over the place. Dump it in your single-cylinder 4-stroke motor. I'll give you some for your bike. I'll give you a couple bottles here before you leave because
Tempted to put it in the
you're
truck.
going to need it.
Just single cylinder?
This stuff is just single cylinder. Now they have a full line of oil and fuel additives, and you can get stuff for the truck also. But
good to
this
know.
stuff is specifically single cylinder 4-stroke motors.
Shout out to Rev X.
Shout out to Rev X.
Shout out. First, I'm going to go through a couple tweets that were popular over the
Okay.
weekend
Okay, from you.
from me.
Okay.
I love the Washougal whoops.
Okay.
Popular. He was out for a second. Park it for the day. That sucks for Jalik. I got some hate on this one. Prado did the Alessi fade.
Ooh. Good one. Good one.
Hopefully Prado has Star's lawyer's number so he can get out of his contract.
That is, yeah.
What about Prado to KTM?
Maybe they'll give him Vial's 1-year deal.
I heard a rumbling
That
they've
Vial
been
1-year deal
talking-
is open.
that they've been talking or trying to see about going back to KTM or Husky or something.
Makes sense when you already have the winning combo.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think he
I
still
don't
gets
think
his
it's the
ass-
winning
I still
combo.
think he gets his cheeks clapped.
At least he has a shot.
I still think he gets his cheeks
All
clapped.
right, here we go. Bill Smith.
Oh,
I
boy.
think this is the question of the night from Mr. Bill Smith.
All right, let's hear it.
Why are all Justin's takes so painful?
Well, because he doesn't use enough NANO XTREME, Bill. That would be why.
And I put and then he put just kidding. And then I did respond to him. I said, NANO extreme painful take.
Yep.
NL Mac. Hear me out. If Chase gets on the Cowie and is not competitive next year, especially after Prado's issues this summer, will Cowie have set themselves back several years in terms of bike sales and top-tier rider confidence?
I don't know about bike sales because I feel like in today's day and age, you're kind of brand loyal on a lot of stuff. So, like, people who ride Kawasaki's are still going to ride Kawasaki's. Like,
So coming from the sales side.
okay, yeah. I mean, realistically, I shouldn't answer this. This is a you question. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
So coming from the sales side, Kawasaki's really aggressive with rebates and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I always thought it was the win on
Sunday.
sell on Monday was kind of BS.
Yeah.
I had dealers running out of 250s
When?
toward the end of the summer here, 25 models.
Huh.
And what we were doing a lot in Supercross, we were winning. Hammaker, and that
I
whole deal.
guess.
And then 450s did struggle a little bit because like recalls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess to answer that question, I don't think they will set themselves back in terms of bike stuff because if it's a price conscious buyer, they're gonna see the rebates and be pumped on it because let's be real,
If
all
it's
of
price
them.
conscious, aren't they buying a Suzuki anyway?
No, because it's still got a Kickstarter. If they're
Okay.
let me narrow that down. Price conscious with a button.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Suzuki's aren't even that cheap. That's the crazy thing.
What do you mean?
No, they're definitely cheap.
They're real cheap
It's like $8,300.
for like a brand new 25. But if you get a 24 that's been sitting on the floor that's still brand new,
That's still
they're
the
like
same?
$5,000.
Yeah.
Like they're pretty.
Yeah. Jacob Bailey. How bad was that red flag restart? Just imagine that guy tripping in a rut. That's where I'm at with it too.
That is the one thing of like we.
I mean, shout out to Starling because
Yeah.
that was a pretty nerve-wracking job there for Mr. Starling.
Yeah.
I know we don't have a lot of positive Starling on this show, but
I think he's awesome. He's been an acquaintance for a long time. That guy
you like Justin
lives
Starling?
it. Justin's okay, but like the whole Starling
all right,
family.
good. We're on the path here with the Starlings. Then, but yeah.
Well, he was
live
on
it.
the path right down the front of that gate.
That was
so.
pretty seamless. However, here we go again. Let me Holster Co. Reload rant this. It's 2025, and our result for this situation is have a guy with a flag run down this fucking
About get his
dirt
ankles
thing,
just annihilated.
through all the ruts. Like, let's get our infrastructure together here, MX
Yep.
Sports.
Here's one from. Ooh, this is pretty good. His picture is you dumbass, and it's Red Foreman, and he is dumbass race fan. Why do you not post stuff on podcast apps anymore, Travis?
We're all caught up.
If they do get posted, they are weeks late.
Yeah, sorry,
Are the
dude,
nickels you are making on YouTube really worth that much?
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking busy, and I make 0 nickels on Spotify, but they're all posted there now. I think maybe last week's show, isn't it? Check
Seth?
Spotify, see if 213's or 313's up.
Let's see it, Seth.
If not, it should be because it's there.
I said Travis has a full-time business to run. Get
Yes,
off his
I do.
dick.
Yes, I do.
That's why you bring a
Jared
producer.
Riley. Riles. Is this the guy
Riles.
that
Yes,
gave
this
us
is the guy that sent us the
sent us
spreadsheet,
thing?
yeah.
Which one of these riders had the most potential and could have gone far in the sport if things went differently? Sean Cantrell, Mitchell Falk, Zach Bell, or Tristan Charbonneau?
Ooh.
I wish Stubb
that's a
was here
good-
because this would have been a really
yeah, this is a
good
good
one with
question
Stubb.
for him.
But another guy put in here and actually replied to that one. Reserve Jesus, man. Brian Moreau should be included. He was very talented.
Yes.
Man,
I'm
I'd
gonna go the Sean Cantrell route.
They're all
I don't know.
bangers.
Zach Bell had a couple flashes of brilliance there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bell and Treadle, who you didn't mention.
I mean, this list can go on and
On
on
and
and
on.
on. But to
Cole, you
answer
get it.
out of this list, I would go Zach Bell. I think.
Okay. This is this.
Charbonneau has a little black ace in theirs. Charbonneau is a little bit of a black ace because they were involved with the Georgia tracks.
Yeah, GPF. Yeah.
So you have kind of a leg up on your competition.
Yeah.
You are one episode behind. The last episode on Spotify is 312.
All right. Well, 313's cut. I'll put up tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude. Yeah, Charbonneau just didn't want it. I mean,
Yeah.
we've all heard that interview where he was talking about all that stuff, and then talking about the whole Craig thing and all that. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them. There's been a lot of them since I've done the show that we watched come and go. Because there was a while there
You
that
wanna go
KTM,
Jarrett Fry.
yeah, KTM was chewing them up and spitting them out.
No, Star was chewing him up and splitting him out too.
Yeah, those
Matt
two.
LeBlanc.
Yep. Those two for a while. Those two teams for a while there, dude. You'd have 3 or 4 new guys every year, and maybe one would get the next year, and they were just see you later.
Yep.
Who was the other?
Alex Fry.
No, there was another. Wasn't there another black kid?
Alex Fry.
Yeah.
Was that who it was? The race for Husky?
TLD.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because he was the one that was having bike issues, and I remember him coming up with the
He got a
bike.
podium, and then he ended up going to school and stuff. From what I had
Yeah.
seen.
So, anyway. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that was it for questions.
All right, Rev X segment. So, thanks to Rev X for presenting the show, keeping the lights on. Has the lighting looked better tonight?
It's still doing that pulsing thing. That's something ISO with the cameras I have to fix.
That's weird.
What do we got in the chat?
Oh, I don't know. Let's check that here before we hop off here. Let's see here. Well, maybe. Hold on. Loading. Pause for loading here.
Where's our producer at already?
Let's see here.
I can't fix the internet.
All right. Here comes every excuse in the book from Travis as to why Jet lost. Cool, David. Then he says Cole does that for free.
What was it? I probably said something.
No, I was probably when we were talking about you. This was earlier. This is probably when we were talking about you sucking off the mechanic for the plastics. Let's be honest. Prado sucks.
Jesus.
David goes hard to the paint sometimes. No straight up win. No, straight up win is when you beat somebody and make them out of their comfort zone and they make mistakes, just like Jet did. So I think he's saying that this was a straight up win.
Ugh.
Thank you, David. Fuck yourself, Cole.
Where's y'all's nuts to back me up?
Cole's microphone could be turned up a little bit. Did you read that? Okay, thank you. TLR tinfoil hat. They did ask Degan, and they are building a 450 race bike. Yep, he's riding that this week. David says if he clinches early, does he race this year? Does he go? Well, you already talked about that.
He needs to, or he's a. Buh.
Tim Cross says I want Prado to go back to GP and give Marchbanks his ride. If not, take Ferranda's Phoenix Honda 450 ride. I don't know that Phoenix Honda's that.
They ain't Prado.
Yeah, well, no, for Marchbanks either.
Yeah.
They can have 12 whoops on moto, but only 9 in Supercross and call it safety. That's BS. Tim, you got a point there. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Good one. David says that's a good point. Tim and VG Sykes says great show. Well,
Thanks,
thank you,
boys.
everybody.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
No.
Well, that's been show 314 here. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you just heard, we were reading out members' comments. So if you guys want to get in on that, join our members section. I need to do better at saying that at the beginning because
At the beginning of this show it needed some glue.
the beginning of the show was fine. The beginning of the
I mean,
show was
our
fine.
guy over there agrees.
What?
I just was laughing. I didn't say anything.
He reminds me so much of Cole Davies. He looks just like him.
You kind of
He
do
does
look like
kind of
Cole
look
Davies.
like Cole Davies.
Look up Cole Davies.
Ooh, Cole Davies is back riding too. Did you
He's
see
like
that?
he's like a fucking stud in the sport we're talking about.
Real
Fucking
stud.
look just like him.
All
just like
right. Thanks to you boys for coming in.
My pleasure.
Thanks,
Seth,
Cole Davies in the corner.
Thanks for being over there in the corner. You do kind of look like him, bro.
We got a Timu Cole Davies.
Thanks to Rev X.
Do I need the hat? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Thanks to Rev X. Thanks to Gutter Works. Thanks to Holster Co. Thanks to TLR Coatings. Thanks to Complete Racing Solutions. And thanks to Flo Racing. Also, thanks to Eric with Adept Creative Co. and Alias MX there for sponsoring the show. And thanks to NANO XTREME for helping us with our painful takes here on this show. Because sometimes you just got to rub it in and let it burn. So, with that being said, this has been show 314, and we will see you guys in a couple of weeks. We got no shows. Also, for the members, the next, 2 weeks, I am not doing Thirsty Thursday. I'm not doing nothing YouTube-wise. I will cut and post
You might upload to
random
Spotify,
stuff.
right?
And Kevin
Yeah, I might
Moranz
upload to
thing.
Spotify, maybe. And we will probably do shorts. And I
one with
guess
Kevin
if
Moranz.
some big... Oh, yeah, I might call Kev, too. There'll be some stuff.
Be like, Kev, there's some slander on the internet.
Oh, no. He
Give it
said
to me.
he said he was going to spill the tea if he would have got on. So I'll call him this week and get an interview with him, and we'll do that.
What'd you tell him? There's some slander out there?
No. I said no biggie because he apologized for getting on the plane, not being able to talk, and then he's like, "Man, it would have been great." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." So anyway, we'll get Kev on to spill the tea on what happened at the PIR and everything else. Maybe I'll do some Loretta's updates. I don't know. Outside of that, there's no legit schedule, just so everybody's not sitting here waiting. We're not doing any main shows. Like I said, Thirsty Thursdays for the members are on pause until we until we start to come back here for what's it called there?
Real quick, I don't know for sure what the Ironman plan is. Last round I was at was Redbud. I was working with Kevin Moranz. We haven't talked a lot about it yet. It's kind of up in the air right now. But
Loose program.
here's the thing.
He'll be there.
If I go, which is very likely, y'all, all 14 of you guys, whoever is watching, come say hi. Let's have a good time
That's the members.
No, that's right.
We get a lot more views during the week.
Right, 14?
for the
Like
regular.
70.
70?
Yeah. So anyway,
We've been steady getting over 1,000.
yeah, we've been doing
Which
pretty
isn't
well.
Great, but
It's not great, but it's better than it has been. There was a time it was slower. So
there's a time when sharing is caring and
growing is showing. Hey man, you know what? If you could get the sponsorship deals lined up where I could
Yeah.
make some money and spend some more time doing this, me and
Yeah.
Seth could really
it to a
crush
new
some
level.
stuff. Yeah, we
Yeah.
could do well.
I've got a car to build. I need the money.
What are you building?
93 Miata. It's getting out.
Oh,
he's
going to
V8
Grid Life next
V8
year.
swapping a
Building a-
Miata.
Building a door banger. I
He's
like
trying
it.
to go to Grid Life. Going to Grid Life with it?
What's that?
You know what Grid Life
Oh boy.
is? Oh, go down that rabbit hole.
There
it's in
you go.
South
Look
Haven.
that up. All right. With that being said, this has been enough. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you all in a couple weeks. Later.
Later.
Thanks for tuning into the Moto Aftermath Show. If you guys like the show, make sure to give us a thumbs up there with that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss a show update, a live show, or anything that we're doing here, because when we find out news, we will be on here bringing you our thoughts with it. Also, if you guys want to help support the show, join our members area. You'll get member exclusives, including live shows. You get to watch the show being recorded live, and you'll get all sorts of other member benefits. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Join the members area, subscribe. We'll see you all on the next one. We'll try it. Let's plug it in there and try it.
People
okay.
are probably loving this right now.
Yeah, I don't know why I just got.
Here, call Travis and we'll do some on-air R&D.
I wasn't so sure that he could wait.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Sound different now. There it is. I wasn't so sure that Grandal could even hear me. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, he couldn't hear you.
Yeah,
think
you
so.
gotta. That's why we were talking
Because it was
loud.
going
Because
through the speaker on the phone.
our voices
Really?
go to him through the phone.
Brutal.
That's what we were doing.
Well, we never knew because the phone always sat here, so everybody could hear us.
I thought it was through the mic the whole time.
That's what I thought too until last week.
Don't talk for a second. You don't specific. You guys talk. I'm gonna switch this.
This is great radio, by the way.
It is amazing.
Why is it?
We got a producer that can cut it if we want.
I can't hear. I can't hear anything in my headphones now. No, hit the switch. The switch that you hit to change stuff. There was a switch that you hit to change stuff there.
Yeah, switch it back. You should be able to hear everything.
Can't hear nothing.
Check.
Who can hear?
Can anybody hear anything in
I
their
can hear
headphones?
you, but I don't hear me.
Dre, there's no snare in my headphones.
I guess I can hear it a little bit. It's a different sound though now.
Can we
It's really
cut this?
different?
Can we just clip this out?
No, man. This
Oh
is
my
part
God,
of
dude,
this is
this
part
is
of the show.
ridiculous. This
No,
is
it's not.
ridiculous.
This is part of the show.
This is a part of every,
People love this stuff.
Seth, mine still sounds dead.
Yours yours sounds dead.
Mine definitely sound. I mean, I guess I can hear it.
So, how's the weather?
I can
snare.
I mean, I can hear it, but yeah, it's definitely different sounding. It's like lower or something.
Slower. I'm not sure why that is, but how about now?
Nope, that's
Check,
same.
check,
That's
check.
the same. That's still the same.
I
That's
can hear you all perfectly fine.
You can hear me?
weird. Crank my headphones up.
All right.
Just crank it.
Which one's yours? I don't know which one's yours.
Yeah, it's the yellow one. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. It was just low. That was it. It was just low.
Already pretty high.
I know, but it was just
Check,
low.
check,
Now it's
check.
higher. You can turn it down a little bit.
I'm red.
I can really hear my voice now. Okay.
Oh
there we
my
go.
god, dude! I can't believe this is on the air right now.
Why?
Yeah.
What are you so upset about?
This
I'm way
is
higher right now.
ridiculous.
That's good.
No, this
A little
is
more.
real life.
Check, check.
This is real life. We're
Oh
trying to do
my
real life
God,
stuff.
dude.
check, check. That's
Look
good.
at this guy.
This is
Look
the
at
most
this guy.
ridiculous thing ever.
This is not the
Can
most
everyone
ridiculous thing ever.
hear in their headphones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
Gucci.
we're good.
We're good now.
Maybe we'll cut this out.
We're Gucci bandana.
Maybe we'll cut this out.
Nice
It's
job,
pretty
bro.
bad.
Why?
It's
Yeah, we
pretty
want to be
bad.
pros here.
I think it's okay.
I don't think
We're
so.
gonna hope
Dude,
this
You don't have to
works.
cut it yourself anymore, Travis.
I gotta cut it to edit it tomorrow.
You got a fucking producer right there.
No, he doesn't work tomorrow.
He works for macaroni and cheese, dude.
He
Let him do
doesn't.
it.
He doesn't
No,
work
there's
tomorrow.
a.
Are you calling him right now? Fucking Christ.
What's the passcode on that? 911. Fire burning on the dance floor.
What was your
My
gas
passcode on my phone.
Your gas was 450.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. It wasn't great.
What model year was
I
it?
can hear it in my headphones, so we're already ahead of the game here.
22 maybe.
Okay.
Let's see if he picks up and if he can hear
old
us.
chassis for sure.
I really hope he can, because this is the only thing I can think that'll work.
Well, if he doesn't answer, we won't bother the man.
Yeah, then we'll just go on about our day here.
Did he drive to Washougal or did he fly?
No, he flew. And McKinley Clinic or something took his bike.
Cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nope. Nope. He didn't answer.